Hello and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome for the Oktoberfest Bikes and Beers. We got a lot of racers out there tonight to put on a nice, fast, exciting racing. And we got a bunch of Madison teams. We got 3 different Madison groups. So it's going to be really awesome tonight to watch it. I'm going to send it up top to Mrs. Hughes. Christine, take it away.
All right, thank you, Luke. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. And thank you for tuning in at home, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. We are here, and we are going to have a great night of racing here at the Oktoberfest 2023. We've got beer and we've got bike racing, and the bike racers are not drinking the beer yet, just so you want to know. You might have been expecting to hear the voice of John Hughes up here tonight, but he can't make it, so you've got me instead. I'll try to put some gravel in there and get this show going. Our first race tonight is going to be a 30-lap chase by our pro racers. They're going to go around here very, very fast with a final finish, and that will be 30 laps later. So let's get this going. Bruce Carlson.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
And they're off. Oh, something happened. That's Nick Lawton out in the front. He's representing Team Silver. Right behind him, Wesley Hill. And then Ben Chrisman. These 3 guys have been racing out here. Our season started a couple weeks ago with our Saturday Night Rumbles. We've been going ever since. That's Riders, you must stop and go back to the rail. We're having a restart. I don't know why, but do we have a mechanical? Back up to the right. Okay. Well, we got this minute. We're going to point out that all this racing is brought to you under the auspices of Mad Track Cycling. And it's madtrackcycling.com. You can visit there, see all the results, see videos. That stands for Madison Track Racing, so Mad Track Cycling. And it gets a little mad out here. So we had to have a correction on the bike of Enzo Edmonds. Among the many racers visiting us from the Edge Cycling team out in T-Town. Got a good group of representatives out there, from out there here tonight. Got racers from Peru, the UK, Indianapolis. That counts.
Okay, riders, we'll try this again. Just a little mechanical last time. We've got it all straightened out. 30-lap scratch race. Riders ready?
And they're off. So that's Enzo Edmonds in the front, and in the red right behind him, Cash Adamski, his partner, who will be his partner in the Madison, but right now they're competitors. In the yellow is Ben Chrisman. Right behind him, his partner Wesley Hill. Nick Lawton down low in the silver. Wearing the blue is, I believe, that is Fred Meredith. He's partners down low in the blue with Matt Gidding. So they're all over the place right now getting organized as this race gets going. A 30-lap chase. And they're already ticking off the laps as we get it rolling. At the front right now, Wesley Hill out of Canada.
Instant cash offer is exactly what it sounds like. An official offer to buy or trade your car.
Ben Chrisman takes over, followed by Fred Meredith.
And what kind of condition it's in. In minutes, you'll receive an offer.
In the red, that's Enzo Edmonds. And they've got a pretty good clip going on right now. Everybody's strung out. That means that nobody's taking it easy. Meredith goes up. Edmonds pushing the pace at the front. We got a little bit of a gap there. Team Purple gapped off ever so slightly. Here comes Giddings to the front. He just got back from the UK, racing and training over there. Now it's Kashadansky at the front. Many of these racers are getting ready and racing with partners they'll be racing with next month when the USA Cycling National Madison Championships happens here in Detroit, and only here in Detroit. Gonzalo Olivio, sorry, got that backwards. He's partners with William Zugabe, now leading the field in the green. Ben Chrisman pulls up. Kyle Perry at the front, out of Indianapolis. Craig Battori pulls up, and now we've got Team Silver putting a push. Jason Madoff. And they're letting him go. I don't know why. I need to see the laps. Lap counter, please. 20 laps to go, I believe. 20 laps to go. 19 as they get to the line. Jason Madoff gets a little bit of a gap on the field. Wesley Hill starts a chase to get him down, but nobody's going with him. Can Wesley Hill go on and get onto the wheel of Jason Madoff? And here comes Team Blues. Is that Fred Meredith? Fred Meredith not going to let anybody get in the way. Again, the pace is getting pushed. Jason Madoff maybe made a move he didn't want to make, but he made it anyhow. He had a little bit of a gap and he took it, but Wesley Hill is leading the chase to take him down, and Madoff pulls up, and now we're getting all back together again. Enzo Edmonds slows it up a little bit. They all, heads up riders, shoulder check, always. These are professional bike racers. They are going very, very fast. They also know what they're doing. It's dizzying. And if you think this is dizzying, you just hold on till you see the Madison. It gets crazy wild out there. Wesley Hill back to the front, followed by Aaron Beebe. Aaron Beebe followed by his partner Kyle Perry, and then that's William Zugabe. Fred Meredith. Oh, everybody going up high there. Nobody wants to really pull with 12 to go. 12 to go in the bike race. All right. Wesley Hill now picking it up a bit. He pulls up. Jason Madoff takes over. They settle in for the final 10 laps, the last mile around this 166-meter velodrome. It's banked 50 degrees in the turns. That's halfway to straight up. The centrifugal force could take you down if you don't learn how to manage it. Martin Vecchio in the front. He brought his own cheering section tonight. We got to for sure mention them. Little James and Torin. Oh, and down low goes Fred Meredith. Jason Madoff, excuse me. He goes up high and up over the top. It's Kyle Perry making a move over the top with 7 to go. Kyle Perry's looking ahead saying, I think I can do this. Meanwhile, chasing him down, Enzo Edmonds trying to get onto them. Matt Giddings, it's Fred Meredith. Chasing hard, trying to close that gap. William Zugabe, Matt Giddings. Ben Chrisman, Wesley Hill trying to get over, but still at the front. Kyle Perry, he started this thing going with 4 to go in the bike race. 4 to go, come on, pick your favorites. Cheer them on. Enzo Edmonds, the young junior, trying to hold off everybody, and now they've eased up a bit. Heads up there, heads up. Gonzalo Olivio's coming down low, creeping up onto the wheel of Fred Meredith. Oh, do not overlap riders. And there goes William Zugabe trying to get up and over. Heads up always. Team Blue has got the lane. Team Blue has got the lane, and it is Fred Meredith trying to go in. But here comes Enzo Edmonds. Could Fred Meredith hold on to it? And it's going to be Meredith, Edmonds. Blue at the top, green at the bottom. So Matt Giddings and William Zugabe. What a finish. Let's hear it for those racers. Good job out there. What a great start to the Oktoberfest 2023. We're going to check the camera for that finish. Good racing, guys. What a fantastic acceleration at the end by Kyle Perry, trying to hold on there. William Zugabe trying to get up and over the top. Woo!
Fred Meredith, congratulations on your win out there. How was it out there?
It was really good. It was interesting to try and race on this distance of the track, but all the boys were pushing the pace, and then I just managed to hold the inside for the final 2 laps.
All the way from Great Britain, but you're going to college at Marion in Indianapolis, and how did it feel to be on a small track?
It's a bit smaller than the one at home, but Marion's been really good to me and letting me come up here in the middle of the cross season, so I'm really excited to be up here now.
Excellent. Well, hopefully you'll see you back out there. Here's your rosebud. Congratulations, your first time on the track and your first win.
All right, Fred Meredith, the winner of the Pro 30-lap chase. In second, Enzo Edmonds. Third was William Zugabe. Fourth, Matt Giddings. Fifth, Wesley Hill. And now we are going to have the semi-pro A 2-mile chase. So they're going to go 20 laps.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right, 20 laps. We're going to get it going out at the front right now. Mike Hartrick, followed by Brandon Carbaum. I think that's Mark Whitmore, but I'm not sure. I can't see his number, 83. Yeah, Mark Whitmore. Okay. Stephen Rothkagel. Stephanie Lawrence, the only woman out there. Derek Savage, Kevin Wang, Ben Peszkowski, Tim Bober. There we get back into the field. So Whitmore pulls up, Rothkagel pulls up, Lawrence pulls up, Derek Savage now to the front. Kevin Wang takes over the lead. All right, Tim Bober. And that's Patrick Leary, Cameron Coleman, Jonathan Ramirez, Blake Beto. Happy to have a Beto back. Levi Gaswint. And back to Mike Hartrick. So they've done a whole rotation with 15 to go out here. They're not going quite as hard as the last field, but they're still going good. They're slightly strung out. Ben Peszkowski moves to the lead. They're figuring things out at the back of the field. Meanwhile, at the front, Jonathan Ramirez looking to pull up, and he does. Kevin Wang takes over at the front. Followed by Patrick Leary now at the front. Right behind him, Cameron Coleman. Fastest 15-year-old in the country. Tim Bober. Bober doing a one-night race this 2-day. That's all right. Levi Gaswint pulls up. Blake Beto. Everybody's doing their short term, but we're getting around this track lap by lap. 11 to go, 11 to go. Thank you for tuning in at home. Let us know you're there. Like us on Facebook. This video is live on Facebook right now. So actually, it's a live stream. It's not a video yet. Is it a video when they're still making it? Yeah, it's still a video. Those are those technical questions. Okay, back to the racing. Jonathan Ramirez with a little bit of a gap on the rest of the field, but Patrick Leary is chasing him down with Cameron Coleman right behind him. Patrick Leary working on closing that gap down as he getting close to the wheel of Jonathan Ramirez. Sometimes they take these breaks without knowing they're going to break away. Ramirez finally caught by Leary. Now Cameron Coleman drops down to that. Whoa, watch out. Shoulder check. You know. Tim Bober now going for it at the front of the field. Trying to race away with it with 5 to go, 5 to go. Blake Beto trying to get on the wheel of Tim Bober, but Tim Bober must have ate his Wheaties this morning because there he's going, trying to ride away with it with 4 to go. Nice gap on the rest of the field. Tim Bober out there alone. Blake Beto trying to chase him down, but here comes Patrick Leary, Cameron Coleman. They're all going to help out in this chase of trying to reel in Tim Bober, but Bober's out front. Rothkegel about to get lapped by Bober. And now over the top, here comes Jonathan Ramirez. Jonathan Ramirez now leading the chase with 1 to go, and Tim Bober. Can he hold on to the win? Here comes Patrick Leary duking it out with Jonathan Ramirez. Tim Bober looks like he might hold on to it. Patrick Leary over Ramirez, and it's going to be Tim Bober, Patrick Leary, Jonathan Ramirez, Kevin Wang, and Mark Whitmore. Let's hear it for those racers. Good job out there. Nice racing.
Hey, Tim, get up to the start-finish line. I know you're not used to this whole winning thing, but you got an interview real quick.
Bober to the line.
Timbo Slice taking the W, going from long distance out. Was that the plan, going from what, like 6 or 7 laps ago?
Yeah, that wasn't really the plan. The plan was to just not be the first move. That's usually my first mistake. A wise man, John Hughes, once told me, don't be the first, but be the last.
There you go, and the last one wins, right? Here's your rose, take it home to your mom.
All right, now we're going to have our semi-pro B 2-mile chase. You'll see them all competing later. Also in a Madison, Bruce Carlson is going to give us the lineup, or give the instructions. Bruce Carlson, our chief referee. I just want to remind riders, shoulder check, shoulder check, shoulder check. Thank you. All right, we're getting things lined up here for this chase. We've got a good number of riders out there, making sure we got everybody in the right race. Right out there, we've got Brian Jankowski, followed by Dave Hicken, Donnell Anderson, Drew Laird, Rocco Ruland, Kai FN out of T-Town, followed by Alex Gies, he's out of Canada. Alex Fanjet, also out of Canada. Arjuno Burgos, who is out of Trexlertown, I do believe. And Larissa Peterson out of Canada as well. Down low on the rail, we've got number 36, Jackson Sanders. Troy Sanders, sorry, I'm getting these names mixed up. Ben Glover, Richard Carson. Now we get Jackson Sanders. Adarin Fraser. And who's that tall guy in the back? Is that William Dua? Yes? Okay. I'm just guessing here.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
All right, they are off and running. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. So Brian Jankowski goes right to the front. Donnell Anderson. You may recognize Donnell. He's on that billboard on I-75 if you've seen a handsome young man advertising cycling. And they're off with 20 laps to go. That's 2 miles. at the Lexus Velodrome right here in the heart of Detroit. You'll only see this kind of racing right here in Midtown. We are at Mack Avenue and I-75. You can't miss us under the big white dome. Brought to you by Lexus and their dealers, Lexus of Lakeside, Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. We are also supported by the Wellen Company out of Savannah, Georgia, the Rafa Foundation, and the Children's Foundation, who have been heavily involved in our children's programming over the years, allowing us to have free cycling for kids 18 and under. So William Dua makes a move to the front. Right on him is Larissa Peterson and Adrian Fraser in third there. We've got some very strong women in this race. Ryan Jankowski sitting in fourth. Arjuna Burgos in fifth. Danelle Anderson. So they are all strung out, working it out at the back of the field. Trying to move up a little bit is Drew Laird, trying to get up and over, going with them. Some of the Edge Cycling team out of T-Town, they made the drive. They left home, it was yesterday. In the middle of, it was this morning at 3:30. Driving from T-Town to Detroit, because this is where it's happening. Danelle Anderson making a bit of a move at the front of the field. Let's see if he can do anything with that. There's 13 laps to go, 12 laps to go in the bike race. Not a good time to break away, but when you got momentum, you take it, right? Jackson Sanders kind of pushing through it, but here comes Brian Jankowski down low on the bars, looking for somebody else to pick up the pace, and nobody does. So Danelle Anderson is out there on his own. If he keeps it steady and the field doesn't chase, so there's a lot of people in that field that's going to want to chase him down. Danelle Anderson, though, they're kind of closing the gap a little bit. Danelle pulls up, and Brian Jankowski is going to pull up the rest of the field. Danelle going to look for a hole to drop into and catch his breath. Brian Jankowski pulls up. Whoa, shoulder check riders, watch where you're going. That's what I got to say. Down low, Larissa Peterson. One of the great young women out of Canada. We got a lot of riders here from Canada. That's Jackson Sanders was at the front for a moment there, and now we're back to Dave Hicken. Dave Hicken, one of the masters out there. The masters on the track and the masters by age. Jackson, nope, that's not Jackson, that's Troy Saunders making a push now. He's going to see if he can get away. William Dua in charge of the race now. Dua pulls up. Drew Laird left to take it over. Drew Laird looking for somebody to go hard after him, and it's going to be Danelle Anderson. Danelle Anderson, followed by Kaya Fan. Kaya Fan, who had a great national championships this summer out in L.A., but Troy Saunders pushing that pace, starting the first real jam. Troy Sanders is in the lead. Troy Sanders trying to get away from the rest of the field, and we've got 3 to go. Can he hold on to it? Nobody's chasing him hard enough. Troy Sanders taking command of this velodrome. And Adrian Fraser now coming to the front. Can she chase him down? She's looking for somebody else to take over. She's on her own out there. Adrian Fraser, and here comes Alex Fanjet. Watch this gal go in the yellow. Alex Fanjet, who has turned into a superpower. And still at the front, Troy Sanders being chased down now by Alex Fanjet, followed by Kaya Fan out of Trexlertown. And the race is on, and it is going to be Troy Saunders, Alex Fanjet, Kaya Fan, Richard Carson. Let's hear it for our racers. Nice racing out there. Woohoo! A lot of juniors out there. They're getting ready for next month's national championships here in Detroit. The Madison Nationals. It's going to be awesome. But we still got a day and a half of Oktoberfest racing. All right. We'll get the official results in just a minute, with plenty of time for you to get a beverage from the bar. JoJo has made a super duper apple cider. And K-Dubs is out in the plaza out in front of the velodrome. She's got some really good food. You can go out and order it. She'll give you a buzzer and buzz you when it's ready. So the Lexus Velodrome is more than the cycling track that you see. We've got a great walking track that surrounds this whole thing. So we have a free senior walk program where our seniors can come out every morning and get in their 10,000 steps. They can do it on the cement floor, or they can come and walk on our skywalk and get a little bit of an elevation going on. We teach kids how to ride a bike there. Free, learn how to ride a bike. Here at the Lexus Velodrome, we've got coaches, we've got bikes, we've got helmets, and we've got the patience that parents often lose when trying to teach their kid how to ride a bike. We taught literally thousands of kids over the past 5 years, 4 years. How long have we been here? Or whatever it's been. Anyway, we taught a lot of kids how to ride a bike. You might not think that's important, but it sure is. It's your freedom. All right, we need the winner to the line. Get here, Rose. Troy Saunders, you got to go to the line so Luke Cavender can give you your rose. Here he comes. Get our next race assembled here. Our next race will be the Semi-Pro C 2-mile chase.
Sorry, it took a little time, Troy. Your first time here?
Yes.
It's a great way to start your first race, eh?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So what was your thoughts at the beginning of this race?
I was just going to, feel it out, see what's up. And then I saw a chance, and I took the risk, and then I made it work.
Congratulations. His first win of the night at the... Whoops, here's your flower. I forgot. Congratulations, Troy Sanders.
Woo, Troy Sanders, nice job out there. We're glad you made it in from Pennsylvania. Now, T-Town is one of the great tracks in the country, but it's outside. Too cold to ride. Here we are, climate control. We could be anywhere, but we are in Detroit. So this race, we've got a slightly smaller field. Better for me to announce in. We've got Serena Hill, Thomas Van Jett, Gerald Walker, Eric Anderson, and Melanie Chu. They're going to go 20 laps as well. All right. It's a beautiful night here inside the Lexus Velodrome. We're happy to be here for Oktoberfest 23. The main thing we do to honor Oktoberfest is serve a lot of beer and have a lot of bike racing. And what could be better? We welcome everybody to come on in. Ooh, somebody got some good food from K-Dub. I see you walking in with it. I'm jealous of those foil wrap things in those paper plates.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
Okay, and they're off. This will be a slightly different pace. Serena Hill at the front. She'll be racing in the Madison later, along with Thomas Fanjet will also be racing in the Madison later on. And they've got 20 to go, 20 to go. Serena and Thomas, both out of Canada, part of the KW Cycling Academy out there. Eric Anderson back racing again along with Gerald Walker and Melanie Chu. If you want to learn how to race or ride, first ride the Lexus Velodrome, come on down. You sign up for Track 101, $40. You get a lesson on how to ride the velodrome. We have the bike, the helmet, and the coaches. We'll teach you how to do it, and then if you like it, you can come back and do 201, and if you really like it, you can come back and start racing, and that's how a lot of these people are racing out here tonight. You start slow and you build it up. The Madison, which is one of the races that you'll be seeing here tonight, which is the basis of Mad Track Cycling, is you'll be seeing that in the Paris Olympics this summer. So you can get a taste of it right here at the Lexus Velodrome, which, by the way, we are a center of excellence for USA Cycling. We're very proud of that label. We're also voted best in Metro Detroit, best multi-sports complex. Let's hear it for the Lexus Velodrome, everybody. Come on. Yeah! And now we've got a move by Serena Hill. Serena Hill trying to get away from these 5 other racers, and they're not going after her, so it looks like Serena Hill may try and lap the field. But Gerald Walker, I know you can go for it. Come on, Gerald, get a move on. Gerald Walker looking to go over Eric Anderson, and Gerald Walker, Melanie Chu, and Thomas Fanjet in the chase, but Serena Hill has got almost a half a lap on the field, but now Gerald Walker gets to work down on that black line. And here goes Thomas Fanjet. Thomas Fanjet going up high. Is he going to go up and over Gerald Walker? And that's exactly what he's going to do. Thomas Fanjet going after Serena Hill, who is also a teammate, but right now a competitor. So they've got 11 to go in the bike race. So Serena Hill pushing it, and Thomas Fanjet coming after her. Here comes Eric Anderson, Melanie Chu, and Gerald Walker. Thomas Fanjet closing in on Serena Hill. Can she stay away for 9 more laps? 9 more laps all by yourself. Yes, we're inside, but you still got to go the distance all by yourself. And here comes Thomas Fanjet, working it hard to get up to the wheel of Serena Hill. He's closed it down quite a bit. The rest of the field keeping a steady pace, but not closing down any of that distance that these 2 Canadians have gotten on them at the front of the bike race. Serena Hill keeping the pace steady and hard at the front. They've got 7 to go in the bike race. Serena pulls up because she knows Thomas is right there. She's going to jump on the wheel of Thomas Fanjet. And at this moment, it looks like the sprint we're going to see is going to be between these 2 Canadians, Thomas Fanjet and Serena Hill. They're working it out there. Yeah, let's give a round of applause to these 2 racers working hard at the front of the field. These other racers are also working hard, but they're having a little more success at the front. Taking turns on the turns. They do their training at London, Ontario, which are happy to say is going to stay open. A great thing for cycling. The more tracks, the more track racers, the more track racing. And they've got almost a lap on the field of 3 people, Eric Anderson, Melanie Chu, and Gerald Walker. Melanie just had her first race about 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So everybody, you got to get into it race by race. Meanwhile, at the front, Thomas Fanjet and Serena Hill duking it out. I'm not sure who I'd put my money on for the sprint, but it's going to be one to go right about now. Who's got more left after that? Pulling away from the field, Serena Hill trying to ride the wheel of Thomas Fanjet. Can she get up and over? Fanjet off the wheel, off the saddle. Serena Hill trying to chase him down, and it is going to be Thomas Fanjet, Serena Hill. Nice finish by those two young juniors. Next up, Melanie Chu, Eric Anderson, and Gerald Walker. Good racing out there. Everybody's upright. Yeah. All right. Now we get to a fan favorite, the elimination. So our first group of people that we're going to eliminate.
We got one more race for the elimination.
Oh, we've got a junior.
We got a junior race.
Junior 2-mile chase. Thank you.
Thomas Fanjet, get up to the start-finish line for me, please.
Thomas Fanjet to the finish line.
Get it? Yeah. All right, Thomas. That was a good race. She put up a hard fight. She took off on you, and you had to chase her down. How was that?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, right on. Well, we'll see you back out here in the Madison elimination race later. So here you go, bud. Good job out there.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we've got Addison Marcinek at the top on the rail. Sawyer Colian. I think that's Cormac Leary. Oh, no, that's Xavier Ofak. Jordan Khalil Carrega. Is that Jack or Cormac? I don't know which is which. Cormac Leary. Then Jack Leary. Lily Ofak. Everett Jankowski, and Akira Edmonds. You saw her brother race earlier. Down at the rail, we've got Isla Afan and Akira Edmonds. Whoops, wrong. That's wrong.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
And they're off. Number 143 is Christiana Jocelyn. So going to the front right away. Addison Marcinek. You'll see her later into Madison. Sawyer Collian right behind her. And Xavier Ofak. That's your first three. Isla Afan in the red. That's part of that Edge cycling team out here from T-Town. So it's Sawyer Colian at the front. You can see these are all of our young juniors. The range is wild in size. Sawyer pulls up. Xavier pulls up. And Isla FM takes over. Christiana Jocelyn right behind her. And we've got Cormac Leary and Jack Leary. Cormac had a great nationals too. So Christiana is keeping the pace going at the front. They've got 16 to go in the bike race. He pulls up. And now we've got Cormac Leary in the front, one of the many Leary cyclists that we have here at the Lexus Velodrome. I want to give a shout out to Lily and Xavier Ofak and Jordan Carrega for helping us so much this summer in our Learn to Ride program. They were absolutely great teachers and counselors helping kids learn how to ride all summer long. They were our excellent assistants. Now at the front, we've got Addison back at it. Sawyer Colian. They're keeping to the front here. Xavier pulls up. Cormac takes over. Yes, you've got 12 to go. Cormac looking for the lap cards. 12 to go. These young juniors are one day going to be older juniors, and then they're going to be racing in the Madison. Before you know it, Jack Leary pulls up, and Jordan Carrega takes over at the front of the field. Whoa, eyes up, riders, always. Don't pull up unexpectedly. As Isla FN goes to the front. She's in the lead position, but not really wanting to take over it. Lily Ofak now at the front. Lily Ofak right now holds that pole position. She's followed by Everett Jankowski. Everett Jankowski now to the front. He pulls up. And back to Addison Marcinek. Whoa, you're close together there. Eyes up, riders. Sawyer Colian pulls up, and now Cormac Leary down on that black line. This kid knows how to race a bike race. Isla Affan gives the signal that she's moving up. And there's 8 to go in the bike race. 8 to go, racers, 8 to go. Isla Affan doesn't want to move too far to the back of the field. She knows that the action is at the front. Isla Affan trying to stay up front there. She's going to create her own pace line. She's taking the Learys with her. Going up and over Jordan Carrega. Look, always look before you move. Don't come down on anybody. They're trying to get up and over, but they can't get over Jordan Carrega. He's holding the pole position right now. Now Isla Affan gets up and over, but everybody pay attention going down there. Still up high, Isla Affan decides she doesn't want the lead. You've got to hold your line, riders. Hold your line. Come on, you know what you're supposed to do out there. Cormac Leary now at the front. Isla Affan still at the front, but she doesn't want to take that pole position. Now she gets into it. And now making a move at the top is Addison Marcinek. Look at Addison Marcinek make her move. Going over the top of everybody. With 3 to go in the bike race, Addison Marcinek making a strong move to the outside. Now chasing her down, Sawyer Colian. Followed by Akira Edmonds. Addison Marcinek, Sawyer Collins, Akira Edmonds, and the Learys. Now we see Cormac Leary off the saddle. They're trying to get up and over. And still Addison Marcinek at the front, and they're going to hear the bell right now. Addison Marcinek working hard. Cormac Leary driving it. Can he get up and over Addison Marcinek? Cormac Leary with Jack Leary. Is Jack going to overtake Cormac? And Cormac trying to hold off his brother. And it's going to be Cormac, Jack, Sawyer, Akira, Addison. What a great bike race by those young juniors. Let's hear it for those kids. Cormac Leary making a great move. Going up and over. He drove that bike race for that final lap. Holy cow. Good job out there, Cormac. Get to the line and get your rows. Woohoo! That was fun. All right, now we're going to have the elimination among the pros.
Cormac Leary What were you thinking? We had a rider pretty far out there, and then there was another rider that was sort of taking the train a little slower. What did you think? You had to make a move?
Yeah.
Come on, give me more than yeah. He ain't got nothing but speed. Here's your flower. Congratulations, Cormac Leary. He doesn't talk fast, but he rides fast.
All right, we're getting ready for the pro elimination. We've got 14 riders out there. The way this works, ooh, Addison, Avi, are you okay? All right.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination.
I'm only listening.
When you're all together, when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. We pull it, first bell's at 1, we pull at 0. It should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to the final 2 riders coming out of turn 4. It'll be 2 laps to go. Riders ready?
All right, so they're going to look at 5 laps to go until we start pulling riders, and then we'll pull a rider every other lap till we get down to 2, and then we'll have a match sprint. So, even though you typically watch a bike race, when you're watching it, you're watching the front of the field. The place you've got to watch right now
5 to
is
go.
the back of the field.
5 to go.
Because it's the last one who crossed the line who gets eliminated. The first one across the line doesn't get anything until the end of the bike race. But they get to pull all the way. It's a safe place to be, but not ultimately productive. But there are some people who like to play around at the back. This used to be called devil, or it can be called devil take the hindmost, the missing out. But right here in Detroit, we call it the elimination. And I'm not going to be able to deliver it with the gusto of our regular announcer, John Hughes, but I'll try real hard to make sure that everybody knows that they are out of the bike race. All right, next lap, we'll be pulling a rider. And right now, duking it out in the back is Jason Meredith, Martin Vecchio, and William Zugabe. Matt Giddings, excuse me, Matt Giddings, you're out. You are eliminated, Matt Giddings. So duking it out in the back, Team Orange, Craig Vittori and Martin Vecchio, but down low for Team Silver, Nick Lawton, but it's going to be Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio, you are eliminated. All right, up high, Aaron Beebe. He's looking for a place to go. Can he go up, get up and over everybody? Gonzalo Olivio's being hung out to dry there, but it's going to be Aaron Beebe. Aaron Beebe, you are eliminated. Down low, Jason Meridaw is in a danger position. He's got nowhere to go but in front of him, and if they're not over the line first, he's going to be over the line last, and it's going to be Jason Meidoff. Jason Meidoff. Jason, you are eliminated. Gonzalo Olivio in the danger position. Down low, Nick Lawton is in that trap position on the black line. Nowhere to go because they don't go fast. Whoa, heads up, rider, and it's going to be Gonzalo Olivio Elivos. You are eliminated. All right. William Zugabe looking around to see who's behind you. And guess what? Nobody's behind you. You got to get up there, Zugabe, or you are going to be eliminated, and you are. William Zugabe, you're out. All right. They're going, dropping like flies. Craig Vittori now looking around. Yep, you're last. You got to get up there. Craig Vittori's got to get up and over. Nick Lawton, can he do it? Nick Lawton down low, nowhere to go, but nowhere to go. Nowhere to go but out of the bike race for Nick Lawton. You are out.
What am I going to watch?
She said nicely. Moving to the front, Kyle Perry looking for protection. Down low, Kashadansky. He's got to get up and over somebody. Down low in the blue is, Fred Meredith. Fred Meredith, you're out. That's how they do it in the U.S. I don't know how they do it in the U.K. All right, Kashadansky still riding that back wheel. A lot of riders like the thrill of that last-minute rush. But will Kashadansky get that last-minute push? And it's Kashadansky. You are eliminated. Oh, and we are down to 5 racers. Still at the front, Kyle Perry. In the back, Craig Vittori. He's duking it out with Wesley Hill. Craig Vittori trying to find a space there. He's got to go up and over if he wants to stay in, and he says, nah, I'm going to take a coffee break and have some Craig's coffee. Craig Vittori, you are eliminated. We're down to 4. Wesley Hill, Enzo Edmonds, Kyle Perry, and they are close. Ben Chrisman, Wesley Hill trying to get up and over. Ben Chrisman trying to go with him. Can they take on Kyle Perry? And it's going to be in the pink socks, Wesley Hill. You are eliminated. Down to 3. Enzo Edmonds in the red. Ben Chrisman, Kyle Perry. Enzo Edmonds going to give it up. So, guys, it's the guy behind you. Don't have to duke it out. Enzo's giving you a free ride. So it's going to be Enzo Edmonds. And we are down to the final sprint with Kyle Perry and Ben Chrisman.
2 to go, riders. 2 to go.
2 to go for Kyle Perry and Ben Chrisman. Kyle Perry's been pulling it around the whole time, but Ben Chrisman has been doing a lot of work to stay in there. Let's see how this goes. Ben Chrisman off the saddle. He's ready to take on Kyle Perry. Ben Chrisman pushing it hard to get up and over Kyle Perry. And it looks like it is going to go to Ben Chrisman. Good job out there. Ben Chrisman, Kyle Perry. Ben Chrisman, the winner of the elimination. Be sure to stop by the finish line to get your rose. Nice racing for all of those racers. You can give them a round of applause. They're all working hard, and you all are just sitting there. So come on. There you go. Thank you. Somebody's listening to me. All right, now we're going to eliminate our semi-pro A's.
Ben Chrisman. That was a good sprint at the end there. A little bit of bumping and grinding, trying to push your way out of that hole. He took down the mustache and a little match sprint at the end there. Hey, that was good. How'd you feel out there?
Well, I changed gears from the last race, so I had spun out the first laps, the first race, so then this gear works a lot better.
Hell yeah, sometimes this gear choice is the best thing to do. Good job. We'll see you back out there for the Madison.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. No bell, no sprint. When we get down to 2 riders at the end, it'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. If somebody is off the back, I will point to that person off the back. Eyes up, don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready?
And they're off. Another elimination. We've got 14 riders out there. It goes quickly, though. Especially if you're in the last one to cross the line on the first time that we pull out somebody. But
Five to go.
5 to go until we start pulling riders. That's a nice, healthy field of racers out there. Levi Gaswin, Mike Hartrick, Stefan Rothkegel. Padraig Leary, Brandon Carbom, Tim Bober, Mark Whitmore, Cameron Coleman, Jonathan Ramirez, Stephanie Lawrence, Derek Savage, Ben Peshkowski, Kevin Wang, and Blake Beto. Yeah, that's a lot of good racers out there. So they've got 2 to go before we start pulling riders. Remember, it's the last one across the line. All right, next time around, we'll be pulling somebody. Who will it be? Take your pick. Place your bets. If I was betting, I'd be betting on, I can't tell you, but it's going to be Derek Savage. Derek Savage, you are eliminated. Derek, come on, man. All right, let's see what happens now. Jonathan Ramirez, you got to get out of that space. Now, Kevin Wang, you're the last one out there. Get up, move up, move up. Kevin Wang. And it's going to be Kevin. Kevin Wang, you are eliminated. Okay. So right in the danger position, Mark Whitmore, he's down low. He's moving up a little bit. Padraig Leary looking around. Brandon Carbon stuck down on that black line. Even though that's where you want to be in a regular race, that's not where you want to be in a missing out. So Mark Whitmore trying to kick it up and over, and it's going to be Brandon Carbon. Brandon, you're eliminated. Meanwhile, Cameron Coleman and Tim Bober are up front messing around a little bit, but in the back. So Mark Whitmer moves up and over Padraig Leary, or at least tries to. Padraig Leary got to close the gap, but you can't make a hole that doesn't exist. So let's see what happens here, and it's going to be Padraig Leary. Padraig Leary, you are eliminated. Oh, and in the back of the field. Oh, Stephanie Lawrence duking it out with Ben Peshkowski. Stephanie Lawrence, can she keep her place out there? And it's going to be Ben Peshkowski. Ben Peshkowski, you are eliminated. Come on, give Stephanie Lawrence a cheer. Let's get her going. She's trying to get up and over and stay up in this field of men. Down low. Whoa. And it's going to be, oh, Blake Beto. Blake Beto, you are eliminated. All right, Stefan Rothkegel got to get up and over somebody. Stephanie Lawrence in a dangerous position right there. Can she hold off Stefan? And it's going to be, ooh, Stephanie Lawrence, you are eliminated. Stephanie Lawrence. It was Stephanie Lawrence, not Stefan. Get up there, Stefan. You're in. All right. Now you'll be out. If you insist. All right, Stefan, you are eliminated. We're down to 6. Cameron Coleman duking it out with Levi Gaswin. Levi's got to push up and out of there if he wants to stay in. Nowhere to go but where he's at. Cameron Coleman going to keep him boxed in there. Levi trying to push his way out, but I don't know how that's going to go. It's going to go not for Levi. You are eliminated, Levi Gaswin. Levi, you are gone. 5 left in the race. Cameron Coleman looking around. Do not make a hole that doesn't exist, and he doesn't, but he goes down low. Bad place to be if you want to stay in. Mark Whitmore at the top. Oh, gets a little tight, and it's Cameron Coleman. You are eliminated. One of these days, they'll listen to me. 4 to go. 4 riders left in the bike race. Jonathan Ramirez pushing his way up and over Mark Whitmore. Mark Whitmore trying to hold down low. You are eliminated. Mike Hartrick, you are eliminated. So now we've got Jonathan Ramirez, Tim Bober, and Mark Whitmore. How's this going to go? Whitmore coming on strong. Can he get up and over and hold the place? And he's trying to kick it, but Mark Whitmore, you are eliminated. And now we are down to Tim Bober and Jonathan Ramirez.
2 to go, riders. 2 to go.
2 to go. I don't know. They both been working hard all night long, all through this race. 1 to go in the bike race. Can Bober get up and over? Jonathan Ramirez. Bober trying to kick it, but Jonathan Ramirez is putting the extra power to the pedal, trying to hold on to that win. Let's see if he gets it coming along strong, and it is going to be Jonathan Ramirez with the win. Good job, Tim Bober in second. Let's hear it for Jonathan Ramirez. Nice racing out there. And Jonathan, please head to the finish line to get your rose. Semi-Pro B elimination racers coming to the line. Another healthy field of racers out here at the Lexus Velodrome. We're happy to have all you racers here with us as we get our 23-24 season underway of Mad Track Cycling's Winter 6. We start with the Oktoberfest, which is this race, obviously. Next up, the Nationals. Okay, here's Jonathan.
Jonathan Ramirez, welcome back to Detroit. You have moved away. You were living here for a while. You moved away. We're over to Virginia, right? Yep. And so you came back just do a couple races. How was it out there?
Oh, it feels great, that's for sure. It's just like riding a bike.
That's awesome, man. Good job on your elimination win. Whoops.
Jonathan Ramirez, nice W for him tonight.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders. After the final elimination, it'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. If there's a rider off the back, I will point to them. Eyes up. Don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready.
All right, they're off and running, or riding, or rolling. So we got Rocco Rulin, Troy Saunders, Brian Jankowski, Jackson Saunders, Dave Hicken. Dave Hicken knows how to ride this race. He's done plenty of them. Eyes up, riders, and don't overlap wheels. Thank you very much.
5 to go, riders. 5 to go.
16 racers out there. Alex Guy's at the front right now. Right next to him, Rocco Rowland. They're teammates otherwise, but they're competing right now. Both out of Canada. Coming up high over the top is another teammate, Larissa Peterson. Kaya Fan moving his way to the front, but the back is where the trouble is. So we'll be eliminating riders next time around. So William Dua, Adderin Fraser, keep an eye out on who's behind you, and there's nobody. No, William Duha has moved up, and it is on the top. Jackson Sanders up at the top. Jackson Sanders, you are eliminated. Okay, Arjuno Burgess looking to move up there. Down low, William Duha's kind of stuck in the pace line, but it's going to be William Duha. William Duha, you are eliminated. Danelle Anderson looking to get up and over. He makes a move. Let's see if he made it in time. He's got to go up and over a group of riders, including Arjuno Burgos and Larissa Patterson. It's going to be Arjuno. Larissa Patterson, you are eliminated. Down low, Larissa Patterson. Drew Laird fighting to stay in there. Arjuno Burgos in that fight as well. Up high in the yellow. Trying to get around, and let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be Drew Laird. You are eliminated. Drew Laird. All right. Now we got 4 Canadians across the back. Alice Fanjet in there, but Adderin Fraser got to get up and over. Down low, Rocco Rowland on the black line. Hard to keep that position and stay in. Rocco Rowland, you are eliminated. All right. Alex Fanjet has a flat, so she's out. Nice job, Alex Fanjet. Way to handle it. Let's hear it for Alex Fanjet, but Adderin Fraser is in trouble, and it's going to be, Richard Carson, you are eliminated. Richard Carson, you are eliminated. Adderin Fraser and Arjuno Burgos duking it out in the back. Adderin dropping down low. Let's see if she can hold on, and it is going to be Arjuno Burgos. You are eliminated.
This is Simone. Her thing is being the family mega plan.
So in the front, we've got, keeping that pace all along, has been Troy Sanders.
So before their trip, Simone took her family to Walmart.
Alex Gies trying to chase him down. Kaya Fan in the back, though. We're looking at the back right now, and it's going to be Adderin Fraser. Adderin Fraser, you are eliminated.
Welcome to your Walmart. $0 copay with most insurances. State age and health restrictions may apply.
Still at the front
Is there any trip more delightfully
is Troy Sanders. Kai Effens got to make a move up and over Brian Jankowski and Dave Hicken, a master at the elimination. Let's see where he goes now, and he mastered his way out of there. Dave Hicken, you are eliminated. We've still got 6 racers out there.
Hilton for the stay.
In the back, we've got Kaya Fan trying to take on Brian Jankowski. Brian Jankowski is eliminated. Brian Jankowski, you're out of there. Alex Gies and Troy Sanders kind of duking it out in the front, but does that matter? So Kaya Fan's got to get up and over Jackson Sanders if he wants to stay in there, and it's going to be Jackson Sanders. Oh, Ben Glover. Sorry about that. You are eliminated, Ben Glover. All right. Troy Sanders, Alex Gies, Donnell Anderson, and Kaya Fan. Donnell Anderson and Kaya Fan duking it out. Donnell makes a good move up to the top, but can he hold it? And it's going to be, down low. 35, Troy Sanders. After leading it around all that, Troy Sanders, you are eliminated. We're down to 3. Alex Gies, Donnell Anderson, and Kaya Fan. They're working hard there. And it's going to be Kai, a fan. And we are a fan of Kai. You are eliminated. And now we are down to 2.
2 laps to go, riders. 2 to go. 2 to go.
Riders, 2 laps to go. Donnell Anderson and Alex Gies. Donnell here from the Lexus Velodrome. Alex Gies from London, Ontario. Donnell Anderson going hard. He wants to win this thing. Look at him go. Donnell Anderson running away with it from Alex Gies. Let's hear it for both of these racers as they come across the finish line. Donnell Anderson takes it with Alex Gies in second. Good job out there. Smart racing by both of these young men. Donnell, make sure you get to the finish line to get your rose. And there's still food out at the food truck. K-Dub's serving up some mighty tasty grub. Get out there and get it.
Donnell Anderson. You always got to try to make it to the end to at least that big sprint of yours. What was your strategy in that one?
I was trying to stay on the wheel and save my energy for the end.
Yeah, that was really good. You didn't use one of your big moves in the middle of the race to kind of blow yourself up a little bit, but you held together and you crushed him in the final sprint there. That was awesome. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Donnell Anderson, nice job on the elimination. Now we're going to have the semi-pro elimination. 5 laps to go.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. The first bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. Coming out of turn 4, it'll be 2 laps to go. Eyes up. Riders ready.
All right. 5 to go. We've got Eric Anderson, Serena Hill, Thomas Fanjet, Gerald Walker, and Melanie Chu. Well, they're getting it revved up. I want to remind you about what is the rest of the Mad Track Winter 6. After this, we've got the Nationals. That's November 17th and 18th. Then we're going to have the Detroit Madison Cup. That's the 15th and 16th. Have your holiday party down here with us and watch a great bike race. In January, we have our 6th anniversary. Whew, has it been that long? January 12th and 13th. In February, it's the Accelerator e-bike pacer race. It's kind of wild and crazy, but pretty cool. That's February 9th and 10th. And we end the season March 15th and 16th with the Lexus Velodrome Championships. The winner takes home an awesome belt. So we want to invite you all to come down and see that. Watch us live on Facebook, on YouTube. But it's really more fun to be in the house for this exciting race action. You're like no more than 20 feet away from the racers as this group lines up with 2 to go before we start pulling riders. When we're not having our Winter 6, we have our Saturday night rumbles, and I'll get to that in a minute. So next time around, we'll be pulling racers. A racer. Gerald Walker's got to get up and over somebody if he wants to stay in the bike race. He's been doing pretty good out here these last few races. Gerald Walker going up high. Gerald Walker, you are eliminated, I'm sorry to say. Gerald Walker, we're down. Oh, he's even waving goodbye. All right, let's see if Melanie Chu can get up and over Eric Anderson. At the front, we've got those two young punks from Canada, Thomas Fanjet and Serena Hill. But in the back, Melanie Chu looking to go over somebody, but she's going to be eliminated. Melanie Chu, you are out of the bike race. Now Eric Anderson made a nice move to the front there. He said, I'm going to take on these youngsters. Let's see if he does. Eric Anderson trying to hold off Thomas Fanjet, the young junior who's got a little bit of a kick. Eric Anderson's got some smarts, though. He's going to ride it high. Serena Hill trying to hold on. Thomas Fanjet's got to go up and over, and it's going to be Thomas Fanjet. Thomas, you are eliminated. So we're down to a final sprint between Serena Hill and Eric Anderson.
2 to go, riders. 2 to go.
Two to go for Eric Anderson and Serena Hill. Let's see who's got what left. Serena Hill looking to see what Eric Anderson's going to do. Eric Anderson is waiting for Serena Hill. They've now got about a half a lap to do whatever they're going to do, and Serena Hill is off the saddle, but here comes Eric Anderson, and it is going to be Serena Hill with the W. Give it a little bit of a run by Eric Anderson. Let's hear it for those two racers. Nice job. Serena Hill, make sure you get to the finish line to get your rose. All right. We got one more elimination, and then we are on to the really crazy stuff that happens out here, the Madisons. Junior elimination. So a lot of these juniors learned how to ride the track from our junior coach. Oh, Joaquin Kiley, who's currently helping Cormac.
And here comes our winner, Serena Hill, all the way from, what, Waterloo, Ontario, or where?
London, Ontario.
London, Ontario. And your home track is?
The FCV.
I'm sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. We saved it. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Serena. Nice win. Have a great finish to the night. She's riding to Madison later on.
Riders, this is your elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. Coming out of turn 4, it'll be 2 laps to go. Eyes up, don't make a hole where there isn't. If there's a rider off the back, I will point to them. Riders ready?
All right, they're off. We've got 11 intense juniors.
Five to go, riders. 5 to go.
Edison Marcinek at the front right now with Everett Jankowski, Cormac Leary, Xavier Ofak, Sawyer Colian, Jack Leary, Lily Ofak, Jordan Khalil Correga,
At JP Morgan Chase,
Akira Edmonds,
in people like John Burke, president of Trek Bison.
Isla FN.
My dad started Trek in Waterloo, Wisconsin, and now it spans the globe. You want to
Cristiano
to you, and you want to
Jocelyn.
pass it along.
So they're all lined up nicely.
To help make
3 to go before we start pulling riders.
JP Morgan Chase. JP Morgan Chase Bank. Remember FDIC.
At Metro by T-Mobile, you get 5G starting at $25 per line for your family. And you get a free Samsung Galaxy 5G. How could you not
So
love
Christiana Jocelyn's got to go up and over. Wants to stay in it, and he's making that move. They got 1 to go till the first rider gets eliminated. They're bunching up in the back. The front pace is nice and steady, but in the back is where the action is. Isla Effen and Cristiano Jocelyn going up and over. Jordan Correga, look around, see who's behind you. Jordan Correga down low. And it's going to be Jordan Khalil Correga. You are eliminated. Jordan, you are eliminated. That's okay. He'll come back to win another day. Lily Ofak's got to make, she sees a hole, she's going in it. That could be a good move on her part. Well, they duke it out at the top of the track between Akira Edmonds and Sawyer Colian. Sawyer Colian got to make a move up and over somebody if he wants to stay in there. And he's going fast, and it's going to be Cristiano Jocelyn. Cristiano Jocelyn, you are eliminated. Lily Ofak still down low, up high. Sawyer Colian and Isla Asfan duking out in the back there. They're all bunched up. And we got to watch it closely over the line, and it's going to be Lily Ofak. Lily Ofak, you are eliminated. These kids are very smart, secure riders. Sawyer Colian still up at the top, playing around with that last place position. A lot of riders like to do that. Can he get up and over and down low? Oh my goodness, they're coming across the line all at once, and it's going to be Xavier Ofak. You are eliminated. Xavier Ofak. Meanwhile, Sawyer Colian's decided he's not going to mess around in the back anymore, going to move right to the front. Akira Edmonds duking it out with Jack Leary. Down low is Akira Edmonds, and it's going to be Jack Leary. Jack Leary, you are eliminated. Cormac Leary in the back. Akira Edmonds. Isla Affan. Familiar names in track racing. Everett Jankowski. Oh. How's it going to go? And it's going to be, Isla Affan. Isla Affan, you are eliminated. We're down to 5 for these young juniors. Cormac Leary fighting to stay in there. Everett Jankowski up high, down low. Sawyer Colian, but he's leading it out, so he's pretty well protected. Cormac Leary's got to get up and over Everett Jankowski. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do, and it's Everett Jankowski. Everett Jankowski, you are eliminated. All right. Cormac Leary still duking it out in the back. He's got formidable competition. Sawyer Colian. Akira Edmond, Addison Marcinek, and Cormac Leary trying to get up and over. Look at that kid go, and he goes, and it's going to be Akira Edmonds. Akira Edmonds, you are eliminated. We're down to 3. Can Cormac get over these two? It's Sawyer Colian and Addison Marcinek and Cormac Leary. Cormac Leary's going to have to give it a little kick to get up and over. We know he's got it. Let's see if he uses it. There he goes. Cormac Leary trying to get up and over Addison Marcinek. And it's going to be Addison Marcinek. You are eliminated. Addison Marcinek, nice racing out there. And we are down to a match sprint between Sawyer Colian and Cormac Leary. This is going to be good, everybody.
Two to
Keep
go.
your eyes
Two to
glued
go.
on this. 2 to go. Sawyer Colian and Cormac Leary, fierce competitors. They've been racing out here against each other for a while now. Cormac Leary decides he's going to go for it. Sawyer Colian on the pole position. Cormac Leary trying to get up and over. Cormac Leary going strong. Look at him go out there, but Sawyer fighting him off. It's going to be close, and it's going to, oh, Cormac Leary. A win for Cormac Leary, but an excellent second for Sawyer Colian. Let's hear it for these two young men. What a great job out there. Nice racing. Cormac, be sure to get your second rose of the evening. He's working on a full bouquet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the race that we've all been waiting for. Not that we didn't love all those other races, because we certainly did. But the Madison is where it's at, especially here at the Lexus Velodrome and Mad Track Cycling. Okay, we got Cormac Leary on the line. The talkative Cormac Leary.
Cormac Leary. That was a good sprint out there at the end. You held him off by like a tire. Was that your plan, to try to wait till the last second to get around him?
Yeah.
All right, good job out there, bud. Here's your rose.
Yeah, we're happy to get a one-word answer out of Cormac. All right, so let's get to the main event. I need to borrow one of these. Yep, thank you. All right, let me introduce you to our amazing racers tonight. Over there at the front of the field in Team Blue, that's Fred Meredith, his partner on the backstretch over here. Oh, I got that. Did I get that backwards? No, that's Matt Giddings down there on the backstretch. Yes, thank you. I got something right. Team Yellow, that's Wesley Hill. His partner tonight, Ben Chrisman. Now they'll be working together instead of against each other. Team Purple, over there on the home stretch, that's Kyle Perry. His partner over here on the back stretch, Aaron Beebe. They're out of Indianapolis. Over there in the red, that's Enzo Edmonds. He's going to be working with, maybe, I don't know, he'll be back for the Nationals, but working with a current national champion in the Madison, Cash Adamski, in the junior category. For Team Green, over there on the home stretch, that is William Zugabe, and his partner over here on the back stretch, Gonzalo Olivos. I don't know, am I saying that close to right? For Team Orange, over there on the home stretch, that's Martin Vecchio. And his partner over here on the back stretch, Craig, the Coffee Man Battori. Finally, in silver, that's Jason Maidoff. And his partner over here, the powerhouse sprinter, Nick Lawton. Those are our teams. We're going to have 5 sprints. There's points at every sprint. The team with the most points wins the bike race and the money.
Okay, riders, this is a 100-lap Madison. 100-lap Madison. Your bell laps are 81, 61, 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. Double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's +10. If you get lapped by the field, it's -10. First few laps will be under control. Does not mean slow, just means no attacks. Once everybody's pretty much got an exchange in, we'll have a single bell to release you, and you're free to attack at that point. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless till the riders on the front straight have completed their first neutral lap. After they have completed that, you are free to roll on your own timetable. If you are not dropping in for an exchange, make sure you're staying above the blue line. Suggestion would be to keep your hands on top of the bars and looking ahead so nobody's expecting you to drop in. Riders ready?
All right, here we go. Oktoberfest 2023, our first Madison with our Pro Madison racers. So this race was invented in Madison Square Garden in the late 1800s, 1890 something or other. And it existed as a long time in the U.S. until the Depression and all those other nasty things came around, and never really came back to any full strength until I don't know, what year was it when Dale Hughes brought back the Madison Nationals. And that really, he did bring that back, held it on a very small track, a smaller track than this, and the Madison Nationals were established, and Madison racing has been the heartbeat of everything that Dale Hughes has done to keep track racing alive and well in the United States. So you just saw our first exchange. Now we got a second one going on between Team Blue. Riders throw each other in and out about every 45 seconds. It gets a little hairy. They are pretty well aware of what's going on in front of, around them, and all around them. They have to constantly shoulder check. We prefer our exchanges closer to the black line, and they know it. Right now, they're just settling in. Bruce Carlson will let them know when it's out of control, and at that point, they can do whatever kind of racing they want to as long as it's safe. So we've got Team Yellow now. Ben Chrisman and Wesley Hill at the front of the bike race right now with Team Blue's Matt Giddings just sitting tight on that wheel as he throws his partner in, Fred Meredith. Those two have been training together over in the UK, so they are off now with 94 to go. The first sprint bell comes up at 81. Kyle Perry pushing it to get to the front of the field right there. Kyle Perry starting that first jam of the evening, making things happen and happen fast right here. Let's get this 100 laps done with. That's what he says, and he's going for it. Wesley Hill throws in his partner, Ben Chrisman, chasing him down for Team Blue. Fred Meredith pushing it hard. And now Aaron Beebe at the front for Team Purple. Ooh, wee. It's breezy in this velodrome with these guys going so fast. Make sure you guys spread out on relief. We're going to have a triple exchange right about now. Team Yellow, Team Red, and Team Orange. Everybody makes it through nice and clean. As I've always said, it's like merging on I-75 and M59. A lot of traffic from a lot of different directions. You got to work your way in back into that field. Team Green waiting for the throw-in. In they go. Oh, Team Blue misses their exchange. Hold tight. Keep your line, keep your line, keep your line. Eyes up, riders. You got to know where your rider is and when that exchange is. If you drop down for an exchange, you are supposed to make the exchange. We want to welcome all of our women who keep in shape every morning by walking here at the Lexus Velodrome. They're here to watch this action going on. They're training for this, I think. So meanwhile, at the front of the bike race, we've got Ben Chrisman keeping a pretty sharp pace. Aaron Beebe right on his wheel. Oh, Team Orange coming in for the exchange now. In goes Martin Vecchio. Ho, ho. It's getting wild and crazy out there. Wesley Hill in for Team Yellow at the front of the field. Aaron Beebe going up high, up and over Team Red. They don't know where they're at. Pay attention, Team Red. Wesley Hill, the bell is coming for the first sprint of the bike race. Wesley Hill is out to get it for Team Yellow, but here comes William Zugabe, his partner dropping in. Excuse me, that's Fred Meredith, his partner Matt Giddings going in. Team Orange has got to make an exchange right now, and it's going to be Wesley Hill throwing in Ben Chrisman. And so for this first sprint of the bike race, it looks like it's going to be, but we'll find out in 1 second. It's going to be Team Yellow, Team Blue, Team Purple, Team Orange, Team Red, Team Silver, Team Green. All right. Woo! Pretty good for the first sprint. Let's hear it for these racers as they're going hard. Yowza. Making me dizzy just walking about it, just talking about it. Still at the front, Ben Chrisman and Wesley Hill. So our points are now, Team Yellow has got 5, Team Blue has got 3, Team Purple has got 2, Team Orange has got 1. So they are our first points getter in the first sprint of this, Madison, but there are 4 more sprints to go, and the last one is worth double points. Meanwhile, Fred Meredith has picked up the pace at the front of the field. He's not playing around. He looks behind, and it's Wesley Hill chasing him down, along with Aaron Beebe. Team Purple coming in for a hot exchange. Team Yellow, Team Blue. Oh my gosh, it's wild out there. Holy smokes. Somebody lit the fuse on this thing, and they are going gangbusters. Matt Giddings looking around to see where everybody's at. Kyle Perry going up high and over Team Red. Kyle Perry trying to get to the front of that field. We're going to have an exchange here for Team Orange. Oh, 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 oh. Holy smokes. Okay, Team Yellow coming up to their exchange. Wesley Hill dropping in for the throw-in from Ben Chrisman. Team Blue, Fred Meredith going in for Team Blue. It's shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow out there. At the front of the field, Aaron Beebe trying to get away from Wesley Hill. They know that that's who they've got to beat right now. Wesley Hill in the front, Team Yellow in the head with points after that first sprint. Kyle Perry and Aaron Beebe said, let's go get some points now. They've got a sprint coming up at 61. There's 69 laps to go in the bike race, 69 laps. High exchange by Team Yellow, high exchange by Team Blue. Make your exchanges down by the black line, riders, black line. Aaron Beebe still out in front. He's got a nice little gap on the rest of the field. Can they pull away and gain 10 points by lapping the field? Ben Chrisman leading the chase, but not chasing too hard at this moment as Kyle Perry and Aaron Beebe get some distance on the rest of the field. In goes Aaron Beebe. Remember, this is their first big race back here at the Lexus Velodrome in Detroit. They are going hard. And look at this, Enzo Edmonds kicking it, trying to get up and over. He decides, I'm taking on that yellow team. Enzo Edmonds chasing down Team Purple with his nose down hard. Kashadansky, you got to come in hot, hot, hot. Kashadansky in for the throw-in from Enzo Edmonds, and at the front, Team Purple is keeping it going. They are not letting up. Kashadansky now taking up the chase for Team Red, and it is Kyle Perry out front still. Kashadansky chasing him down with Ben Chrisman in third. In goes Matt Giddings for Blue, and they're going to hear a bell in just a second, and I mean just a second. And they've got 61 to go. Team Purple out in the front. They want to get those first place points. Aaron Beebe still keeping the pressure on. An exchange here for Team Red. That's going to be tight traffic. In goes Enzo Edmonds. Team Yellow makes their exchange, and it is Team Purple, Team Yellow, Team Red, Team Orange, Team Blue, Team Green, and Team Silver. Woo! Holy smokes. And we've got 58 laps to go in the bike race with purple still dominating by being out front. Team red and team yellow trying to chase them down. Kashidansky waving on Enzo Edmonds. Wesley Hill just working so hard out there with his partner Ben Chrisman. They want to get this team purple. And now the points, we're going to get a clarification. Team yellow has got 8. Team purple has got 7. Team blue has got 3. Team orange has got 2. Team red has got 2. So there's a 1-point difference between purple and yellow, with yellow in the lead with 8 points, purple with 7, blue with 3, orange with 2, red with 2. And it's 55 laps to go in the bike race, 55 laps. Team purple just staying out front. They've almost got a half a lap on the field. They do have a half a lap on the field. Team silver and team green are down a lap. But where all the traffic is, this is the chase group. That's the group that team purple has to get in order to get their 10 points. That's the group that's trying to stay away from team purple getting their 10 points. Let's see if they kick it into high gear now, as team purple can sight them in the straightaways. Team purple has got them in their sights now. Aaron Beebe working hard to get up there and get those 10 points for team purple. Fred Meredith leading the chase. Let's hear it for these guys. They are working hard out there. Holy smokes. So team purple, if they calculate it, they're going to get their 10 points if they lap the field. But if they wait to lap them up till after the next sprint, they can then get the first place points for the sprint, then lap the field, then get the 10 points. It's all a matter of figuring it out. Meanwhile, Wesley Hill has got a second win going, and there he goes. He's trying to overcome the lead that Team Purple has established for itself. Let's see if everybody joins him. Fred Meredith, Martin Vecchio, Kashidansky, trying to stay away from the rest of from Team Purple. With 45 to go in the bike race, 45 to go. Aaron Beebe down on the drops. He's not giving it up. He's going to close this with 44 to go. 44 to go. In goes Craig Vittori. All right. So Team Blue dropped off a bit of that chase group, but they're working hard to get up there. They've got to get through some traffic here. Eyes up, Ryder, eyes up. Team Orange. All right, we've got the sprint by Team Purple. So Team Purple is going to get first place points. And now the chase group has gotten a little bit stronger and inspired. Martin Vecchio trying to pick up some points, so it's Team Orange, Team Yellow, Team Red, Team Blue. And Purple picks up the first place points, and now they might want to try to close that gap and get their 10 points for a lap, but who knows? This other group of Yellow, Orange, Red, and Blue have now been joined by some lap racers. They might get some extra energy off of them. As Enzo Edmonds has picked that up now. He said, I'm going for it now. You guys can go with me or not. Enzo Edmonds just working strong. Coming up to his partner, Kashidansky. Adamski's got to get ready to go in hot. Team Yellow dropping in for the exchange. Wesley Hill ready to go. And in he goes. And in goes Kashidansky. So Wesley Hill and Kashidansky working hard to stay away from Team Purple. Team Purple now has his work cut out for it. All right, and the points are now Team Purple with 12, Team Yellow with 10, Team Orange with 5, Team Blue with 3, Team Red with 3. Again, Purple 12, Yellow 10, Orange 5, Blue 3, Red 3. Still chasing the field is Team Purple. They are very close to overcoming Team Orange. Orange now riding with silver, but still out ahead of Team Purple is Team Red and Team Yellow and Team Blue. Enzo Edmonds, Ben Chrisman, Matt Giddings, and Team Purple is breathing down the neck of this field, and I don't know, their officials are going to have to tell me when they get the lap. Okay, Purple is now officially up a lap. Let's hear it for Team Purple. They took a lap on the field and they did it brilliantly. So now everybody's racing like they're on the same mileage. So Team Purple's got to fight for first place points if they want them. But meanwhile, Wesley Hill has decided to take a run at it. Wesley Hill picked up the pace and he's going for it. The guy in the pink socks racing his heart out here at the Lexus Velodrome. He's just they're 12 points behind the leaders, but with Wesley Hill, can they get a lap with 29 to go in the bike race, 28 to go in the bike race? They could go out and get a lap on Team Purple and put themselves on the same playing field. Team Red joining Team Yellow. Enzo Edmonds working hard to get up there to Team Yellow. Here comes William Zugabe. Fred Meredith and his partner, Matt Giddings. Team Purple now in. And still at the front, we've got now, look at this, Team Red. Team Red is going for it. Wesley Hill going after Team Red. Kasia Dansky now going in. These two young juniors being challenged. They're putting the challenge out. Edmonds and Adansky putting on a show out here. And Wesley Hill being a part of it. Look at Wesley Hill just reeling them back in. Team Purple now at the back of the field, but with the size of a lead with 22 points. So tonight's Madison applies to the overall omnium and determines who finishes what when we add up the points later on tomorrow night to determine who wins this bike race overall. And now Team Yellow's Ben Chrisman is off and running again, but Kyle Perry now back at it. And we've got one to go to this sprint. And look at this, Team Yellow working hard to get those first place points. Ben Chrisman trying to stay ahead of Matt Giddings, Aaron Beebe, and Enzo Edmonds. Can he hold on up there? He's got to get to his partner. And it's going to be Team Blue, Team Yellow, Team Purple, Team Red, Team Orange. Holy cow. I'm getting tired of talking. They got to be tired of riding. That's all I got to say. With 17 to go in the bike race. 17 laps to go in this bike race, and it is crazy, man. Team Purple's got 24. Yellow's got 15. Blue has got 6. Orange has got 5. Red has got 4. There's double points on the last lap. Woo! Whoa, everybody goes up high there. Team Red comes down for the throw, and in goes Kasia Dansky. Team Purple going over the top. Kyle Perry going over Fred Meredith. Fred Meredith sits on the wheel of Kyle Perry. Ben Chrisman, Kasia Dansky. Jason Madoff. So we've got all of our teams back together again for these final laps of this 100-lap Madison. 10 miles of all-out crazy bike racing. Woohoo! You'll never see anything like it anywhere else. I venture in the world. It's crazy out here. It's fun. It's fast. It's amazing. Aaron Beebe at the front, slowing it down a little. Not much, but a little. In goes Kyle Perry. In goes Fred Meredith, Wesley Hill, Enzo Edmonds. Team Silver misses their exchange. Whoa. Team Green misses their exchange. So not good for either of them because you want to get relief as quick as you can. Meanwhile, we've got 5 teams out front that are still duking it out. Team Purple wanting to sew up their lead with a great finality. In goes Martin Vecchio for Team Orange. Here comes Matt Giddings for Team Blue. He drops down to the black line. Right on his wheel, Ben Chrisman. Kashidansky, Martin Vecchio, and Aaron Beebe just kind of shielding that lead that he's got, riding a little bit on the outside on the upper pole position. Wesley Hill now in. And we've got 5 to go in the bike race, 5 to go. Pick your favorites. This is it. 5 to go. It's worth double points on this final sprint. Let's see how things change. Team Blue throwing in Fred Meredith. There's Fred Meredith, Wesley Hill, Kyle Perry, Craig Vittori, Enzo Edmonds, as they're getting keyed up for the bell lap. Coming up short. Oh, Team Yellow is trapped. Let's see. Oh, they can't make their exchange. Wesley Hill, Ben Chrisman trying to get up to Wesley Hill for the exchange, and now they make it. So in goes Ben Chrisman. Wesley Hill pulls out. Oh, this is it. 1 to go in the bike race. Fred Meredith out in the front. Enzo Edmond in second place, trying to get over. Aaron Beebe trapped down low. Oh, and Team Blue is trying to hold on to it. It's going to be, oh, I don't know, red, blue, purple, orange, and yellow. We're going to have a photo finish on that final. Let's hear it for our racers. What a great job. Holy cow. Honestly, that was a great Madison. You'll never see anything better. It's awesome racing. I do believe that the winner is Team Purple, without a doubt. How that final sprint played out, that was a photo finish. Luke Cavender, have you given the result to Kevin up here? Ooh. Great racing, you guys. Really great racing. That was so good. Another round of applause for these racers. Come on. The winning team, Team Purple, Kyle Perry and Aaron Beebe out of Indianapolis, doing their work at the Major Taylor Velodrome down there. They're coming to the line for their roses. We'll be on the podium later, but all right, we're going to do that again. Yep, that's true. Hard to believe. We've got 2 more of those. We've got an 8-mile Madison with our semi-pro A's and a 6-mile Madison with our semi-pro B's. So next up is going to be our semi-pro A.
All right, Kyle Perry and Aaron Beebe. That was a super fast 100-lap race. Was that your plan from the start to try to take a lap?
I think we thought we wanted to take a lap at some point. I think it was probably a little earlier than we wanted to, but the other guys wanted to party, so who are we to say no?
Yeah, but you guys took the party to them and ended up winning right there at the end, so that was awesome. Kyle, how was it getting back on the track? You didn't race much at all last year, right? Because you had a little injuries to deal with.
Yeah, I was dealing with injuries last winter, so I got 0 days in Detroit. So I'm pumped to be back here, man. This is like my little winter hometown.
Well, welcome back, you guys, with a W for the. All right, congratulations, Kyle Perry and Aaron Beebe, Team Purple.
Aaron Beebe and Kyle Perry. Great racing out there, you guys. Glad to have you back. Woohoo! All right, now we're going to get to our semi-pro A's. Okay, we've got some teams for you. Team Green, that's Stefan Rothkegel over there and his partner over here, Dave Hicken. That's Team Green. Next up, Team Pink. Team Pink is Derek Savage, his partner, Okay, Derek Savage and Adder Fraser. Sorry about that, you guys. Next up, Team Black is Larissa Pedersen over here on the home stretch, on the back stretch, and on the home stretch, Richard Carson. Team Bronze, Brandon Carbom on the home stretch. His partner over here on the back stretch, Michael Hartrick. Team Blue over there on the home stretch, that's Kevin Wang. Nope, is that? Yes, that's Kevin. Kevin Wang, his partner over here on the back stretch is Mark Whitmore. Team Yellow over there on the home stretch, Jonathan Ramirez and his partner over here, Alex Fanjet. Team Silver on the home stretch, Patrick Leary, his partner over here, Levi Gaswind. And in the neon green, over there on the home stretch, William Dua and his partner over here on the back stretch, Cameron Coleman.
Riders, this is an 80-lap Madison. 80-lap Madison. The bell laps are 61, 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1, double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control. That does not mean slow. It just means no attacks. After a few laps, just about when everybody gets an exchange in, there'll be a single bell to take you out of control. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless until the riders on the front straight have completed their first neutral lap. Following that, you can roll as safety allows. Riders ready?
All right, and they're off. 80 laps, 4 sprints. It's going to be a good one. Starting out nice and easy. Stefan Rothkegel. All right, we're getting things rolling here. Richard Carson coming up to his partner, Larissa Pedersen. You saw her earlier. You've seen all these racers earlier, as a matter of fact. Out front for Team Red, Adder and Fraser. Team Pink, rather, Adder and Fraser, keeping the pace nice and steady. Adder and Fraser, Larissa Pedersen, Brandon Carbom.
NetCredit is here to say yes to a personal loan or line of credit when other lenders say no. Apply in minutes and get a decision as soon as the same day. Loans
Dave
offered by
Hicken.
NetCredit for lending partner banks and serviced by NetCredit.
We have an exchange up by Team Black.
NetCredit, credit to the people.
So Richard Carson moves to the front. In comes Michael Hartrick for Team Bronze. In goes Stephen Rothkegel for Team Green. With his partner Dave Hicken up at the front. William Dua waits for an exchange from his partner Cameron Coleman. And he goes. Remember, they're riding on bikes without brakes. Direct drive. If the bike is rolling, their feet are turning. Levi Gaswind makes a move to the front. Comes up to his partner, Patrick Leary, who as a junior is probably one of the most experienced racers out there. Save Dave Hicken, who is probably the most experienced racer out there. So Larissa Pedersen off the saddle, chasing down Patrick Leary. Their first sprint is coming up at 61. They've got 70 to go in the bike race. So Patrick Leary keeps a nice steady pace. Hands gently draped over those handlebars. So Mark Whitmore waiting for the exchange from his partner, Kevin Wang. Oh, eyes up, riders. Watch where you're going. Shoulder check every step of the way. If you're going up the track, make sure nobody's going up after you. Levi Gaswint still at the front of the field. Got an exchange by Team Bronze right now. In goes Brandon Carbum. Takes a throw in from Michael Hartrick. In goes Dave Hicken for Stefan Rothkegel for Team Green. Levi Gaswin still at the front of the field with Larissa Pedersen, Cameron Coleman, and now Alex Fanjet making a little bit of a move for Team Yellow, trying to get up and over some of these other riders. Alex Fanjet coming up to her partner, Jonathan Ramirez. Oh, it's a cozy exchange right there, but they are in it. Two very strong racers right there. And at the front, in goes Patrick Leary. Doha, keep your line, Doha. Jonathan Ramirez putting the pressure on the front with 63 to go. They're going to hear a bell at 61. Ramirez out to get those first points in the first sprint. Team Black misses their exchange. Carson's got to stay in there because they missed the exchange. In comes Alex Fanjet for Team Yellow. A smart move by Team Yellow. With now they're going to hear the bell. Alex Fanjet going to try to stay out there for Team Yellow. And it's Fanjet, Gaswin, Carson, Dua. And it's going to be Team Yellow, Team Silver, Team Black, Team Neon, Team Bronze, Team Navy, Team Pink, and Team Green. So there we have it, our first sprint of the bike race. Team Yellow has got 5, Team Silver has got 3, Team Black has got 2, Team Neon has got 1. So they slow things up a little bit at the front of the field. Ramirez out front, Patrick Leary in second, William Dua in third, Richard Carson in fourth. Brandon Carbom chasing down up to his partner, Mike Hartrick for the throw-in. Hartrick will close that gap in a nanosecond. Meanwhile, in goes Larissa Pedersen from Richard Carson. Oh, and Team Navy has a dicey exchange there. Team Blue, Mark Whitmore comes down for the exchange from Kevin Wang. He's got to go up high. Shoulder check, shoulder check. In comes Cameron Coleman from William Dua. Meanwhile, Levi Gasman comes in goes Alex Fanjet for Team Yellow. Somebody's yelling something out there. Cameron Coleman trying to get some fire going here. Coleman off the saddle, chasing down Levi Gaswick. Cameron Coleman going up and over Levi Gaswick, trying to get some distance on the rest of the field. But Richard Carson is going with him with 54 to go in the bike race. No sprint that's imminent, but he'd like to get a little lead. William Doa's got to come in hot, hot, hot. And oh, whoa. Hold your line, riders. William Dua gets a little bit of a something out of that one. So at the front of the field is Dua, and Patrick Leary chasing him down. Along comes Kevin Wang for Team Blue, Larissa Peterson for Team Black. And it's 51 to go in the bike race, 51 to go. Dua throws in Coleman. Wang throws in Whitmore. The front of the bike race is Team Silver with Patrick Leary and Levi Gaswint. Cameron Coleman. Team Neon, Mark Whitmore, and Team Yellow, Alex Fanjet. Gaswin leading the group of 4. They're being chased down by Team Black and Team Pink, Richard Carson and Derek Savage. Kevin Wang. So Kevin Wang overcoming lapping Team Green. Got to give them room. In goes Stephen Rothkegel for Team Green. Kevin Wang looking ahead. They're going to try to overtake Team Bronze out there, but in goes Brandon Carbum trying to stay away from Team Blue. Oh, they missed their exchange. So Kevin Wang's got to keep going. Mark Whitmore came in too slow, couldn't handle it. Oh, Team Neon misses their exchange. Come on, riders, get it together. If you come down for the exchange, you got to make the exchange. Team Yellow passes on their exchange. In comes Dave Hicken for Team Green. And still at the front of the field is, now it's Team Yellow. Jonathan Ramirez out front being chased down by Kevin Wang. Team Silver makes a high exchange up and over Team Bronze. Dave Hicken duking it out to get in there. Team Yellow at the front being chased down now by Mark Whitmore, Team Blue. Levi Gaslin for Team Silver. Team Black. Levi Gaslin trying to get into a position to get some first place points for Team Silver. Gaswick going up and over Team Yellow, but in comes Alex Vanjek and Mark Whitmore trying to get up and over Team, and it's blue, silver, yellow, neon, black, bronze, green, pink. Meanwhile at the front, Kevin Wang keeping the pace going with Patrick Leary right on his wheel. Alex Fanjet in third. In comes Larissa Pedersen, Cameron Coleman for Neon. And the points, we'll get you the points update in a second. Team Yellow has got 7. Silver has got 6. Blue has got 5. Black has got 2. Neon has got 2. So it's a close race. They've got 2 more sprints, double points on the final sprint. Meanwhile, Team Blue on the track is leading it. Team Silver in second, Patrick Leary. Blue makes a clean exchange. Leary jumps off the saddle to sit on the wheel of Mark Whitmore. Jonathan Ramirez sitting tight on the wheel of Patrick Leary, and nobody wants to take a turn. Jonathan Ramirez moves to the front. Everybody else is chasing these 3 leaders in the front. So it's Ramirez, Team Yellow, coming up to his partner, Alex Fanjet. Almost there. And there we go. Alex Fanjet now in for Team Yellow with 33 laps to go in the bike race. 33 laps to go. We'll have a sprint at 21. Team Blue making a very strong move. They're just keeping their position out of the front. William Doel, watch where you're going. Stay out of the lane. Right above the relief line, riders. If you are on relief, be on relief above the blue line. And Kevin Wang and Mark Whitmore have got almost a quarter of a lap on everybody else that's chasing them. Here goes Patrick Leary now down on the drops. He's got to go ahead and try to reel in Mark Whitmore and Kevin Wang. They're only 1 point behind Team Silver, only 2 points behind Team Yellow. So this is everybody's bike race right now. Anybody's bike race, everybody's bike race. Woo! Team Silver, Team Blue, just reeling everybody in as they're about to go over Team Green again. So it's Team Blue, Team Silver, Team Yellow, leaders of the bike race. Here comes Team Pink trying to get in on it. Heads up as you go up. So has Team Blue lapped the field or not? Mark Whitmore and Kevin Wang doing a great job out there. Everybody's a little bit confused about who's doing what where, but ahead of the bike race on the track is Team Blue. In comes Kevin Wang now, taking the throw in from Mark Whitmore, chasing him down. Patrick Leary, at least in points. They're all racing together on the same lap right now, but they are not on the same lap. Team Navy, Team Blue, just working everybody over here. But they're still third. Oh, they moved into first points. They got the lap. Let's hear it for Team Blue, getting a lap on the field. Excellent job out there by Kevin Wang and Mark Whitmore. And now our teams, now is Levi ahead? All right, leaders on the track right now are Levi Gasling and all right, we've got one to go. Levi Gaslin out for the win on this one. Levi Gaslin and Team Bronze coming on strong, and it is silver, bronze, black, green, blue, pink. Silver is the leader on the track. They are setting the pace out there. Team Yellow is right behind them. So after that last sprint, Team Blue has still got 17. Silver's got 11. Yellow. Okay, Silver has also gained a lap. So they are now at 21 points. As this field gets regrouped. Okay, on the track, the leader on the track is Team Black, Team Green, and Team Neon. But the points are still ahead on Team Navy, Team Blue, Team Silver, and Team Yellow. With Team Black as the leader on the track, that's where our pace line begins. That's who crosses the line first as the winner of the sprint, starting with them. Now Team Green is in the lead. Stefan Rothkagel going up and over. Now comes Team Blue getting into that mix right now. Yes, it is confusing. That's what the Madison is. It's confusing. The points right now as we go into the final 11 laps of the bike race. Team Silver has 21. Team Yellow has got 18. Team Blue has got 17. Pink has got 3. Black has got 2. Neon has got 2. So Team Silver in the lead with 21. Yellow with 18. Blue has 17. And the leader on the track, per Bruce Carlson, who's the leader? Team Navy is the lead. Team Blue is the leader on the track. Followed then by Team Neon, Team Black, Team Silver, Team Yellow. Okay, Pink gained a lap. Okay, so Team Navy, Kevin Wang, who's been working hard out there all night, is still in the lead position. In fact, they are almost in the position of taking another lap on the field. 6 to go in the bike race. Whew, it's been a little confusing. But Team Blue is in the lead right now. So we've got Team Blue as the leader on the track, followed by Team Silver, Pink, Green, Black, Neon, and Bronze. Team Yellow is kind of in a no man's position. If they get lapped by Team Blue, that puts them out of the sprint. Alex Vanjet working hard to get up to the rest of the field. There are only 2 to go in the bike race, though, so double points on that final sprint. Team Blue is still the leader of the bike race. Team Blue riding strong, coming home for a win right here. Mark Whitmore and Kevin Wang doing a great job out there of holding off everybody. First they take a lap, then they get the points, and it is Team Blue, followed by, and look at a kick here by Team Pink. So Pink, Silver, Green, Neon, Bronze, Black. Let's hear it for Team Blue and all of our racers. What a great job they did. Team Blue wins it with 27 points. Silver's got 25. Pink 19. Yellow 18. Black 2. Neon 2. What a great ride. It was confusing, but they knew who was winning the bike race, and they went on to claim the title. Team Blue, Mark Whitmore and Kevin Wang, what a great job they did out there. Let's hear it for those guys. Once again, we need Mark Whitmore and Kevin Wang to the finish line to get their roses. But the final results there, Team Blue with 27, Silver with 25, Pink with 19, Yellow with 18, Black with 2, Neon with 2. Hey, we've got one more Madison coming up. Yes, we do. Now, I want you next riders to keep all together. Nobody take a lap. You're confusing us. As exciting as it is, Kevin Wang and Mark Whitmore to the finish line, please.
Good job out there, waiting for your partner Kevin to get around. Man, you guys made that race extremely difficult to officiate. It was all over the place, but hey, I think we got it right. And you guys took a couple laps on the field, took a couple sprints, but you ended up with the win. You guys are coming out from Chicago, right? Yes. Yeah. So congratulations. So how was that? Is that your plan, just to go as hard as you can the entire time?
Well, we probably Dale wanted us to mess around in traffic a little bit and get some experience, so we definitely tried to do that the first half of the race, and it was a little sketchy, but I think we learned a few lessons along the way, and yeah, we sent it. So
yeah, no, that pretty much sums it up.
Awesome. Well, good job, you guys. You guys made it through and took the W. All right, we'll see you back tomorrow night. Yes, sir. Team Blue, Mark Whitmore and Kevin Wang.
All right, so we're going to have our semi-pro B Madison coming right up. 60 laps, 3 sprints. Well, they'll hear a bell at 41:21 and 1 to go. When they hear that final bell, that means there's double points. Oh, no double points. Okay. So never mind.
There are more identity threats than you
And we are about to get this show going. So we've got Team Silver. That's Kaya Fan. I think he's over here on the backstretch, Kaya Fan, and his partner over on the home stretch, Arjuno Burgos. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I'm trying. Team Blue, that's Serena Hill on the...
Everyone can save up to 25% off their first year. Go to lifelock.com/Pandora.
Serena, where are you? Okay, yes, you're on the home stretch. Thank you. Her partner, Addison Marcinuk, over here on the backstretch. For Team Yellow, Ben Glover and his partner, who's over here on the backstretch, and his partner, Jackson Saunders. For Team Neon, Akira Edmonds.
Listen and build with Lego bricks and find your flow. Adults welcome.
Akira Edmonds on the home stretch. And her partner, Isla Afan, over here on the backstretch. And finally for Team Tan, Thomas Fanjet on the home stretch. His partner, Alex Gies, over here on the backstretch.
Riders, this is a 60-lap Madison. 60-lap Madison. The bell laps are 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. No double points on the final sprint. No double points on the sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control. That does not mean slow. It just means no attacks. After a few laps, we have a single bell to take you out of control. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless until the riders on the front straight have completed their first neutral lap. Riders ready?
And they're off. 60 laps to go. This will be their last race of the evening, but we've got 2 more after this. So that's Arjuno Bargos at the front. Well, he was at the front. Now he pulled off. That's Serena Hill. Ride the back line. The riders get down to the black line. You're riding up too high. Come on, down to the black line. Serena Hill leads it out. And that's Jackson Saunders right behind Serena Hill. Isla Efan and Neon. So we have our first exchange. And in goes Ben Glover for Team Yellow. Dropping down for her exchange is Addison Marcinek. They get it organized out there. Kaya Fan in third position. So we've got Addison, Ben Glover, Kaya Fan. In goes Alex Gies for Team Tan. And the race is on. They've got 55 to go. 55 to go. Team Green needs a little bit. Come on, Akira. You can get up there. Akira Edmonds getting up there. As we have a nice easy exchange going in the front between Team Yellow. In goes Jackson Saunders. Followed by Kaya Fan. Kaya Fan going to throw in his partner. Ho, ho, ho. He missed the exchange. Okay. Missed that exchange for Team Silver. Team Blue almost misses their exchange. You got to get your hand ready for the throw-in. Keep it steady, though. In goes Thomas Vanjet for Team Tan, and at the front, Team Yellow setting the pace. A pretty good pace, by the way, for Team Yellow as in goes Ben Glover. Ben Glover followed by Kaya Fan and Thomas Vanjet. Get ready for the exchange now. Come down to your partner. Put your hand out. There you go. In goes Arjuno Burgos. Team Green making an exchange, a slow exchange. Up and over, riders, up and over. Team Akira Edmonds now. Though they're getting lapped, she's still now going to be the front of that field, I do believe. Per Bruce Carlson. I don't know where Team Blue is off the back. Okay, so now Team Yellow makes a move over Team Neon. And we've got an exchange going on for Team Silver. That's Kaya Fan going in from Arjuno Burgos, and Team Tan misses their exchange. Team Tan misses their exchange. Eyes up, riders. Pay attention to where your rider's at. You got to know where they're at in order to get in the bike race. At the front of the field now, Ben Glover is kicking it. Followed by Kaya Fan. And Alex Gies. Alex Gies for Team Tan. They missed their exchange, but Alex is holding on strong, and it's 43 to go. They're going to hear a bell at 41. Oh boy, eyes up everybody. Watch out, Team Silver. Okay, Team Tan makes their exchange. Everybody back in the bike race. All right, Team Yellow out front with Jackson Saunders picking up the pace, trying to ride away from everybody. Arjuno Burgos right behind him. It's 1 to go for the first sprint of the bike race. Arjuno Burgos in a nice position for Team Silver, followed by Team Yellow. But here comes Thomas Fanjet. Thomas Fanjet, he's got a kick. Whoa, and it is elbow to elbow as they go through Team 4. And it's going to be, yellow, tan, silver, blue. We'll get a clarification on that. As yellow goes for it. Look at this. Ben Glover making a move, trying to get away from the rest of the field. Alex Fanjet dropping onto the wheel of Team Silver. Team Silver, Kaya Fan, but Team Yellow, Ben Glover, trying to get away. Or is that, yes, he's coming up to his partner, Jackson Sanders, now for the throw-in. So Team Yellow takes the lead with that first sprint, and they're taking the lead on the track. Yellow's got 5, Tan has got 3, Silver's got 2. Team Yellow keeping it going. Eyes up, riders, every step of the way. Thomas Fanjet throws in Alex Skis. Here comes Kaya Fan throwing in Arjuno Burgos. Burgos. But still, Yellow stays ahead with 34 laps to go in the bike race. Alex Skis trying to close the gap on Jackson Saunders, and not only does he close it, but he goes up and over. As Team Tan going to try to get a lap on the rest of the field as he comes up to his partner, Thomas Fanjet, going a little bit slow on that throw-in, but Fanjet takes off, and here comes Team Yellow fighting back. Fighting back is Jackson Saunders coming on strong as they go up and over Team Green and Team Blue. Thomas Fanjet pulling around Team Yellow, trying to break off from there. Team Green coming up for their exchange. Team Yellow about to make their exchange. And they make it. Phew. All right, and highs up, riders. Okay, here comes Team Tan. Alex Skis coming in for Thomas Fanjet. And now, Serena Hill, Addison Marcinek kicks it to get in on this ride, along with Akira Edmonds. Coming on in third place in points is Team Silver. They make their exchange, but at the front, we've got the race going on between Yellow, Team 5 with 5 points, and Silver with 2 points. Oh, and Tan, excuse me. Tan's got 3 points. So once again, let me be clear, because I wasn't. Team Yellow has got 5, Team Tan has got 3, Team Silver has got 2. Blue and Green are down points. They can pick them up, but Team Tan misses their exchange. And meanwhile, at the front, Ben Glover is just going. Alex Skis chasing him down. Here comes Serena Hill for Team Blue. Team Silver. Team Silver, Arjuno Burgos working it out. And Team Green, Ala Afan coming up to her partner, but still the bike race is at the front with Team Yellow. They're just riding away. Nobody contesting it. Here comes Thomas Fanjet now. Can Thomas Fanjet close that gap? Team Yellow's got a nice lead on everybody else. Ben Glover and Jackson Saunders have been working it hard. Jackson Saunders in there right now, as Ben Glover's got to get ready for the throw-in. But now Thomas Fanjet off the saddle, trying to reel him back in. Can he do it? He's coming up to his partner, Alex Skis. They've got a sprint coming up. Alex Skis has got to come in a little bit hotter than that. And in goes Alex Skis. Here comes Team Silver. And it's going to be Team Yellow with this win. So Team Yellow takes this sprint. followed by Team Tan, then Team Silver, Team Blue, and Team Green. So Team Yellow is dominating this bike race right now. Ben Glover and Jackson Sanders doing a good job of staying away from the rest of the field. Fanjet and Geese trying to close the gap, but they can't get it. They're working hard, but they can't close that distance. They've got at least a half a lap, if not more, on them. And there's only 17 laps to go in the bike race, 17 laps to go. Thomas Fanjet off the saddle trying to reel in Team Yellow, but Team Yellow is on their way to taking a lap on their two closest competitors, Team Silver and Team Tan. Team Yellow keeping the pressure on at the front. And in goes Ben Glover for Team Yellow. Jackson Saunders did a nice job of getting his team in a good position. Look at this. Okay, they are about to overtake Team Silver. So Team Yellow goes up a lap on Team Silver. Oh, no, not yet. Sorry. Whoops. Team Silver fighting to stay away, but look at this. Team Yellow has lapped Team Tan and Team Silver. Let's hear it for Team Yellow. What a great job they've done out there. They worked hard to do that, and they did it. They also lapped Team Green and Team Blue, but their closest competitors with... Is that right? Okay, Team Yellow has got 20 points. Team Tan has got 6. Team Silver has got 4. So Team Yellow is the dominant out here. They're going to win this bike race. But they've done a good job of making everybody else chase them hard. We've still got one more sprint to go. 10 laps to go, less than a mile to go in the bike race, 1 mile. And in goes Thomas Fanjet for Team Tan. Team Silver, Team Yellow, Team Tan racing together in a pace line. 9 to go now. 8, yes, thank you. 8 to go. 8 when they get to the line. In goes Glover for Team Yellow. Kaya Fan now in for Team Silver, and Thomas Fanjet still duking it out for Tan. Fanjet coming up to his partner, Alex Geese. And Team Yellow still, once again, pulls away from Team Silver and Team Tan. Team Yellow is doing a great job of dominating this bike race. Whoa, they missed their exchange there. Well, they just barely made it. As Jackson Sanders goes in. Kaya Fan getting ready to throw in his partner, Arjuno Burgos. Arjuno came out of LA. They're practicing for the Madison Nationals coming up in November. So they're getting a good workout here tonight, figuring out where they've got to improve in order to win the title in November. Everybody's doing a great job out there, but Team Yellow is doing an exceptionally good job with 20 points ahead of the field. Tan 6, Silver 4. Whoa. Ben Glover now. Will he bring it home with 3 to go in the bike race? 3 to go in this bike race. These young racers are working hard out there. In goes Kaya Fan for the final 2 lap, 2 to go. And Kaya Fan wants to go out. Oh, he takes the pole position. And he wants to win this final sprint in the bike race as he hears the bell. Ben Glover staying in for the final sprint. Kaya Fan working hard to get those first place points for his Team Silver. Look at this kid go out of T-Town, doing a great job, and it is Team Silver, Kaya Fan, Team Yellow, Team Tan. Team Green and Team Blue. Let's hear it for Team Yellow for the win, but a great final sprint by Kaya Fan, putting them into second position, 1 point ahead of Team Tan. But Yellow rides away with the win, 23 points. What a great job by Ben Glover and Jackson Sanders. Out of Canada, those two. Out of Canada. You need to enunciate better. Great racing out there, young people. Let's give them a round of applause and let's get Team Yellow up to the line for their roses. We've got 2 races yet left. We've got a junior 2-mile points race and a semi-pro ABC non-Madison 3-mile points race. So it ain't over yet.
Grand Canyon University, an affordable private Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest-growing universities in the country.
All right, Ben Glover and Jackson Sanders. Congratulations out there, you guys. That was a good, fun race to watch. You guys kept it safe, and you guys rode away from it. How was it out there?
Fun, fast.
Fun and fast. What about you, Jack? This is your first time out here at the Lexus Velodrome. This is your first Madison out here at the Lexus Velodrome. How was it out there for you?
It was fun and fast.
Fun and fast. That seems to be the answer of the day right there. Congratulations, you guys. Team Yellow.
Woohoo! Team Yellow. All right, now we're going to have a points race with these young juniors. We've got Sawyer Colian,
JP Morgan Chase Bank, member FDIC.
Jack Leary, Cormac Leary.
Riders, this
Got
is
that
a
backwards.
20-lap scratch
Leary,
race.
Jack Leary.
20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll have a single bell to get the race started. Or, I'm sorry. Check that. Points race, 20-lap points race. You will have bells at 11 and 1. Bells at 11 and 1 for the points race. Points are 5, 3, 2, 1. No double points on the last race. If you get lapped by the field, it's -10. If you lap the field, it is +10. Riders ready?
So we've got Sawyer Colian, Cormac Leary, Jack Leary, Xavier Olfack, Lily Olfack, Everett Jankowski, Cristiano Jaslin in the red. I missed him on the line. And Jordan Khalil Correga. So this is a points race. They're going to hear the bell at 11 and at 1. The winner is the person who gets the most points, obviously. So right now they're settling into a nice steady pace. That's Lily Ofac at the front, followed by Everett Jankowski. He pulls up. Jordan Khalil Correga. He pulls up. Sawyer Colian. Cormac Leary. Jack Leary, and that now it's Jack Leary. And Cristiano Jaslin. Taking it nice and steady with 16 to go in the bike race. We want to thank our officials out here. Chief Referee Bruce Carlson. Chief Scorer and the guy who keeps track of everything up here, including all that craziness, Kevin Morrison. We couldn't do it without you. All right, we're going to thank Lane for doing the laps, Anthony Ofak for doing the finish line camera, and Ram Gagne for doing the backup camera. And of course, Luke Cavender, who runs a lot of things out here at the Velodrome, including help run these races. The bar is still open. And then, of course, we've got our video crew, Joe and Weston. All right, they're coming on to their first sprint. So let's see how this is going to go. Sawyer Colleen at the front. Jordan Khalil Correga in second position. Can he get up and over Sawyer Colleen? But here comes the Learys. And we've got the fast sprint Leary by Jack Leary, number 53, and Cormac Leary. So it is, I think, Correga. Checking the camera on that as they've got 8 to go, 8 to go. Sawyer Colleen at the front. He pulls up, Everett Jankowski. Looking good in those Mad Track cycling skin suit. We like the look. Got a lot of action at the front. Cristiano Jesslin looking around, but there goes Sawyer Colleen down to the black line. That was a close sprint. Do we have an answer? As we're winding it down with only 4 to go in the bike race. All right. So Sawyer Colleen took that sprint with 5 points. Jordan Khalil Correga in second with 3rd. Cormac Leary with 2. Jack Leary with 1. So Sawyer Colleen is the leader right now with 5 points. Right behind him, Jordan Khalil Correga. And they're picking their positions. They've got 2 to go in the bike race. They're going to hear a bell at 1 to go as they come around. And we got the Learys out front. And here we go. Cormac Leary leading it out. Jordan Khalil Correga coming on strong. Jordan Khalil Correga trying to get up and over. Cormac Leary. Can they hold their line? Hold your line, riders. And he pushes his way out, and it is Cormac, Jack, Sawyer, Jordan. Nice racing out there by you kids. They use their elbows to make a lane. Pretty good bike handling by a bunch of young kids. Let's hear it for them. Come on. Most kids on a Friday night are home playing a video game. These kids are out racing their bicycles. We think that's pretty cool. Oh. And we have a tie.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now, and the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional grade supplies for
All right, so the winner of the bike race, and because he won that last sprint, is Cormac Leary with 7 points. In second place was Sawyer Colleen, also with 7 points, but he didn't win the last sprint. So it's Cormac Leary with 7 in first, Sawyer Colleen in second with 7 points. Jack Leary with 4 points because he came in ahead of Jordan Khalil Correga, who had 4 points. Cormac Leary to the line, completing that bouquet of roses you can take home to your mother.
Cormac Leary. Big bike, little human. You did a good job out there. You won it on a tie, but based on your position by winning that last sprint, you won the race. How was it out? How was it out there? Was that your strategy to win the last sprint?
No.
No. What was it then?
It was to get Sawyer up there.
Get what?
To get Sawyer up there.
To get Sawyer up there. All right, sounds good. Well, good job out there. Congratulations on your W. All right, we got one more race for the first night of day one of Oktoberfest Bikes and Beers. Put your hands together for this next group of semi-pro riders. And Christine, take it away.
Yes, I will for the last race of the evening. Jojo, get my beer on the bar. When this race is over, I'll be right down to get it. Okay, we're going to have a final non-Madison riders 3-mile points race. That's 30 laps. That's 3 sprints. 21, 11, and 1.
Riders, 30-lap points race, 30-lap points race. The bell laps are 21, 11, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. If you lap the field, it's +10. If you get lapped by the field, it's -10. No double points on the final sprint. Riders ready?
And they're off. The final race of 2 nights of racing, the first night of 2 nights of racing here at the Lexus Velodrome. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors. Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. We want to thank the Wellen Company of Savannah, Georgia, Rafa Foundation, and the Children's Foundation for having supported our youth program here in the past few years. And of course, all of you that are watching, you make this happen. Mad Track Cycling is responsible for putting on this event, and we're proud to say we are USA Cycling Center of Excellence and also the best multi-sports complex in all of Detroit, as voted on by the readers of Metro Times. So we got a race going on here. Down low is Gerald Walker and Melanie Chu. Melanie Chu goes to the front of the field right now. She's followed by Ben Peszkowski, Brian Jankowski, Drew Laird, Donnell Anderson, Stephanie Lawrence, Troy Sanders, Donnell Anderson at the front, he pulls up. Rocco Rulin leading it out now. Ben takes over. Brian Jankowski now back to the lead. And then we've got Drew Laird. So they're going to get their first bell. Their first bell at 21. They've got 23 to go right now. We'll be on the podium when this is over. So get ready, riders. Have on your jerseys. Get ready to smile. Group photo time. It'll be a Kodak moment. Ben Peszkowski now at the front with Brian Peszkowski, but look at the smart young man, Donnell Anderson, going for the win on the first sprint. Donnell Anderson, so powerful, so strong. There he goes, Donnell Anderson looking back. Nobody's following you. Well, they're following you, but they're not getting close to you. Brian Jankowski trying to get up and over Ben, and it's going to be Donnell Anderson, Ben, Brian, Stephanie. Nice race by Donnell Anderson. He knew exactly what to do and when to do it. Take it easy and then go for the sprint. Donnell is a sprinter. That's his specialty. but he came out here to race because he likes racing. And he is developing very nicely as we've got a move by Troy Sanders out there. He picked up the pace. So we've got riding out here all the time. We have structured training on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We also have a group that comes out on Saturday mornings, early in the morning cranks, to get things going. We've got juniors racing out here, working out here on Mondays and Wednesdays. We have free learn to ride classes all throughout the week, including on Saturday mornings, but after school on Mondays and Wednesdays. We got a lot of activities, and if you're looking for a cool place to have a birthday party or whatever, you can have it here. We rent this place out and you have a blast. So Drew Laird, ooh, we got elbow to elbow with Jankowski and Peshkinski. I'm not getting those names right, I'm sorry. Too many names. And now look at this. The smart guy on the move again, Donnell Anderson. He knows he can beat him if he gets the jump on him, and Donnell Anderson trying to beat out Ben Peszczynski. Donnell Anderson now riding in the slipstream of Peszczynski. Can he get up and over in the final turn? But it looks like Ben's going to hold on. It's going to be Ben, Donnell, Troy, Stephanie, Brian. And we've got 9 to go in the bike race. 9 to go in this bike race. And the lead changes slightly after that. Oh, we've got a tie. Okay, we want the top 3 in the Madison to the podium after this race, but right now, Donnell Anderson and Ben Peszczynski are tied for first with 8 points each. Donnell Anderson has got to recover and get back up there to Ben Peszczynski. Brian Jankowski has got 2, Stephanie Lawrence 2, Troy Saunders has got 2. Anderson with 8 and Peszczynski with 8 are holding on to a lead. Peszczynski is working to stay away from Anderson, but Troy Saunders is in the lead on the track, so he's got 2 points. Stephanie Lawrence and Ben Peszczynski are in second and third on the track. So we still have out front is Troy Sanders. He's going for those final first place points. Troy Sanders.
That's why we've shortened the time from harvest to home for our tasty
Then Stephanie Lawrence, then Ben Peszczynski. And it's a bell lap. 1 to go. Troy Saunders looks like he's going to win this final sprint, but Drew Laird off the saddle. Stephanie Lawrence chasing him down. Stephanie Lawrence up and over Drew Laird, and it is Troy Sanders, Stephanie Lawrence, Ben Peszczynski, Ryan Jankowski. And our final points are, our final point of the bike race, Ben Peszczynski wins it with 10 points. Donnell Anderson holds on to second with 8. Troy Saunders with a great move has third place with 7 points. Stephanie Lawrence in fourth with 5 points. In fifth, Brian Jankowski with 3 points. Rocco Ruin and Drew Laird tied for 6th. So let's hear it for Ben Peszczynski. Great job out there. Danelle Anderson holding on to second with 8, and Troy Sanders making a magnificent effort at the end to move himself up into third position. Thank you all for tuning in and watching the first day of the Oktoberfest 2023 bike races here at the Lexus Velodrome in Detroit. We will be back tomorrow night at 7:30 with the same racers and a similar program. The action couldn't be better. Come on down if you've been watching it at home and said, boy, I wish I was there. You can be. We are. It's a great atmosphere at the Lexus Velodrome, brought to you by Lexus. Meet
Troy.
Meet Lexus of Lakeside and Jermaine Lexus of Ann Arbor.
Troy Sanders to the start-finish line.
Ben to the finish line.
Who won that?
And we need our top three finishers in all the Madisons.
Oh, Ben Pachowski to the start-finish line. Sorry. It's been a long day today, but we're getting through it. If you were in the top 3 in any of the Madisons, get your jerseys on and meet over by the podium so we can do awards for the top 3. Ben Pachowski. Am I saying your name right?
Paskowski.
Paskowski. All right, now I'm going to remember that forever. All right, Ben, how was it out there for that points race?
That hurt.
It looked like it hurt. You dug deep to get back there at the end and you won that final sprint.
Yeah, that was it was a good effort.
All right, well, good job out there. Here's your rose. We'll see you tomorrow, right?
No.
No? No, all right, today it. All right, well, good job. We'll see you next time, all right? Ben Paskowski. I think I got it right. Top 3 Madison teams over to the podiums. I need Ben Glover, Jackson Sanders, Kaya Fan, Arjuna Burgos, Thomas Fangent, Alex Gies. Mark Whitmore, Kevin Huang, Levi Gaswin, Patrick Leary, Derek Savage, Aaron Frazier, and the pro guys that kept their jerseys on because they're pros. All right. So we're going to start out with the semi-pro B 60 lap Madison. We got all the teams over here. 1, 2, 3. I think so. Thomas, where's your partner at? Oh, there it is. All right, in third place, we got Team Tan, Thomas Fangent and Alex Gies. In second place, combining from each side of the country, one from Pennsylvania, one from California, Kaya Fan and Arjuna Burgos, Team Silver, taking the silver. And taking the win with 23 points, Team Yellow, Ben Glover and Jackson Sanders. Yeah, for that race, yeah. It's an all-junior podium for the semi-pro B Madison. Give it up for Team Tan, Team Silver, and Team Yellow, your top 3 in the semi-pro B Madison. All right. I think we got enough pictures. All right, next up, we got the semi-pro A 80-lap Madison. There was 8 teams in this race. Tomorrow we're going to do all of the teams for all the Madisons. Today we're only going to do the top 3. So in third place with 19 points, Got Derek Savage and Adarin Frazier, Team Pink. And coming in second with 25 points, Team Silver, Levi Gaswin, Patrick Leary. Team Silver taking a second silver and a second Madison today. All right, and taking the win by 2 points with 27 points, Team Blue, Mark Whitmore and Kevin Huang. Yeah, these two. Give it up for Team Pink, Team Silver, and taking the win, Team Blue, Kevin Huang and Mark Whitmore. All right, last but not least, our pro 10-mile 100-lap Madison. In third place with 14 points, Kashadansky and Enzo Edmonds, Team Red, third place. Yeah, you're good. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, in second place with 17 points, Team Yellow, Ben Crispin and Wesley Hill. Second place in the pro 100-lap Madison. And taking home the W with 28 points, lapping the field. Team Purple, Kyle Perry and Aaron Beebe. Get that mustache on the podium. Taking the win in the pro 100-lap Madison. All right, give it up for Team Red, Team Yellow, and Team Purple. Your top three in the pro Madison. All right, congratulations to all our riders today. We'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 for day 2 of the Omnium of the Oktoberfest Bikes and Beers. I'm going to have myself a beer. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow from the Lexus Velodrome.